Turn up. Turn up. Turn up. Turn up. Take it easy. I'm turned up and they turned down. Smoking cool, blowing pound. Take cause I'm on now. Jack cause I'm on now. I'm turned up and they turned down. Smoking cool, blowing loud. Take cause I'm on now. Jack cause I'm on now. I'm running long ways on my dome. Driving expensive cars, sitting on chrome. Getting it from my dick bitch. She finding she a red bone. Don't wanna leave my dick alone. Got a Spanish chick, keep calling my phone. Don't speak English, but she love pink. But just like Venus, her good, but her face to me, she loving cause I'm counting figures. You know I'm top notch, no I'm not your average. All about my cabbage, that cash I got to have it. My stripper be the baddest, she twerking it for mathematics. She break them trees out in the club and she bring it back to her daddy. I'm high with lanes in my caddy, candy paint on chrome wheels, turning heads when I pass by. I'm cashing in, negotiating deals, pouring those bottles, champagne spills.
Welcome to high school basketball on the Triangle Sports Hub, Arena Sportsnet, and SHN Sports. And now, here are the voices for tonight's game, Petey Doris and Brian Snow.
Good afternoon from inside the Mighty Warriors Coliseum. We have a doubleheader matchup as the Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders come inside the Warriors Coliseum on this Tuesday before Thanksgiving. To my right is Brian Snow. I'm Petey Doris with your call tonight. Tonight's game is brought to you by Arena Sportsnet. In our first matchup tonight, we have the 6-0 Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion against the 1-1 Lady Crusaders from Cardinal Gibbons. The Lady Warriors are on a tear this season, winning the first 6 games by a margin of 43 points. Brian, welcome aboard.
Thank you very much for having me. And this Lady Warrior team, they've not been beating their opponents. They've been destroying them. And that's putting it mildly because you got a Lady Warrior team that would seem shorthanded, but they are so quick with their pressure. They are so quick getting their hands in the passing lanes that their defense turns into their offense, and it turns into their offense very quickly.
Yes, tonight's game will be against a different type of caliber team, a well-disciplined team coached by Jessica Lowe from Cardinal Gibbons. Definitely the Lady Crusaders out there working out right in front of us, and this is the largest team we've seen yet this season. They're stacked with about 17 girls on the roster. Not sure if all 17 will play tonight as one's dressed in casual clothes on the bench, but definitely a younger team with out of the 17 on roster, they got 8 freshmen.
8 freshmen on this roster, as you mentioned, Pete, and we have seen the Lady Warriors enough to know that when they turn on their pressure and the other team feels that no matter what year the player is in, there are going to be some problems. They have been beating their opponents by an average of 43 points per game. Once they turn the pressure on, it stays on. And I borrow from a movie. What's the first thing you do? Attack. What do you do after that? Nothing. Why? Because you don't stop attacking. That describes the 6-0 Warriors.
Yes, one thing we saw with one of the games, the first game of the season, they're up 30-0 after the first quarter, and they still pressed.
They did
the entire game, and
they did.
You know, they with a big win the other night on the road on Saturday night was a big statement for the Lady Warriors to start off the season 6-0. We're 3 minutes away from tip-off here inside the Mighty Warriors Coliseum on the campus of Mount Zion in Durham, North Carolina, the home of many professional male athletes.
Yes.
We've looked to our left there. You see Tracy McGrady. You see Jarrett Jack, Brandon Rush, Clean Anthony Early. You know, just Marcus Daniels.
Jarrett Jack, who spent some time with Denver, spent some time with Golden State. Brandon Rush picked up a world championship with Golden State in 2015. But 2 of the more famous alumni, they both wore the number 1, Tracy Grady and Amari Stoudemire.
Yes, it's great to be on hand tonight bringing you guys this coverage. You can listen to us on network1sports.com, or you can even listen to us on SHN Sports /TSH. And also you can log on to Mount Zion's Facebook page and watch the live stream provided by provided by Mount Zion. We're going to step away for a quick commercial break, and we're going to come right back here for ladies basketball as the 6-0 Mighty Warriors tip off against the 1-1 Lady Crusaders from Mount Zion.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HIQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HiQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level? Live your life and just let go. If you try, then you will know.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
Determination, respect, and dedication to playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned
from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship, together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Sportsmanship, it means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
And being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official,
Mom,
Dad, Son,
daughter, coach.
are we in this together?
Sportsmanship, together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Unforgettables. Nice, nice. This show sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
Welcome back inside the Mighty Warriors Coliseum. I'm Petey Doris and Brian Snow to my right. Brian, we had a close matchup prior to the ladies' game as the JV from both schools matched up. Gibbons getting a road win, down by 15, coming back and winning by 5.
Well, I just spoke with the coach. The most fundamental thing you have to do in the final couple of minutes, and you and I talked about this before we go to our national anthem, if you don't secure, when you have fouls to give, if you don't secure the steal in the backcourt, you have to foul. You have to extend the game, and the kids will learn. And the kids will learn this in time. They will learn this in time. They've got about 30 more games remaining this season, but that's an old school tactic. You have to extend the game.
Yes, we're going to go to a quick commercial break and come right back with the national anthem. You're listening to Mighty Warriors Basketball on Triangle Sports Hub.
Sportsmanship, it means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
And being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official,
Mom,
Dad, Son,
daughter, coach.
are we in this together?
Sportsmanship, together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HIQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HiQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level? Live your life and just let go. If you try, then you will know.
Unforgettables. Nice, nice. This show sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ energy drink. Wings are for birds.
Welcome back inside the Mighty Warriors Den. We're going to go to the PA announcer with your starting lineups for tonight's game. Introducing the Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders right now.
Oh, the house lights are off here in the Warrior Coliseum. They're about to get the treatment of the Chicago Bulls back in the day, and they're going to get a spotlight introduction. Let's go to the public address. You heard it right there from our public address announcer with the starters. Tonight, Brian, take it from now for me. Changing the starting lineup tonight for the home team Warriors. Savannah Hadley will get the start. This evening. I believe there was a mistake. There has been a mistake in the starting lineup. It'll be Ray Hazael, so they will have their starting 5 of Brown, Chessick, Hazael, Kane, and Ambrosia. It's Miriam Franks along with Olivia Young, Sierra Smith, Rion Lawrence, and Catherine Harvey for the Crusaders. They go hunter green tops and bottoms, forest green numbers, and lettering trimmed in Vegas gold. The Warriors go white tops, white bottoms, maroon numbers, and lettering. With the call of the Arena Sportsnet first quarter, here's Petey Doris.
Kane and Harvey at the center court with a jump ball, and we have a re-jump as it was hit out of bounds, both by Harvey and Khalees Kane. Jumping to center court. Jump goes up, and the Mighty Warriors control the first possession, go up with a layup, and it's rebounded by Kane as Kane went up strong off the left side as Shameen Brown missed the fast break layup.
Catherine Harvey with the foul.
Step 2. As Warriors inbound the ball underneath their basket, kick it out to, and it's a 3, and it was all from Chessick. She missed the 3. Gibbons working left to right. Right post jump shot, no good. Coming down with it is the Warriors. Warriors being inbounding the ball, working right to left is Hazel.
And now they're going to see pressure just like they put on everybody else.
Hazel's bringing it in from the left side of their goal. Inbounds it over to Ambrosia. Ambrosia cross-court pass to Chessick. Chessick working left side. Goes in left side and draws a foul.
Chessick had numbers, and she immediately attacked the basket. Good job by Chessick.
That's the first foul on Lawrence for Gibbons.
Step 2. March
Mighty Warriors be inbound the ball left of their basket on the baseline. Inbounds the ball to Chessick. And Chessick, right off of Chessick's forehead. One turnover for the Warriors.
And they usually thrive off of turnovers.
Lawrence brings the ball across the timeline, guarded tightly by Ambrosia. Drives right side, kicks it to the corner. She pulls it back out over to Young. Young to Polgr. Polgr, man-to-man defense is what the Mighty Warriors pull up with to start with. We have a 15-foot shot off the right elbow, and it's no good. Rebound by Hazel. Hazel loose ball at midcourt, and it's off of Green. And that's going to be off of Gibbons, and that's off of Lawrence.
One thing that the Warriors cannot do, they cannot be in too much of a hurry against such a disciplined ball club.
Brown inbounds it to Hazel. Hazel between the rings. Dribbles left side, hands it off to Ambrosia as she passes it down low, and it's intercepted. Controlled by Gibbons. Gibbons working left to right, bounce passes it right side. Lawrence for three, and it's good. Lawrence, a nice three off the right wing. Put the Crusaders ahead at 3-0. 6:40 left here. And Ambrosia working down low to Kane as she turned it over. That's 3 consecutive turnovers by the Mighty Warriors.
And so far, 3 points off of those turnovers as the Crusaders will try to take advantage of this. And now the trap's on.
Trap, full court zone is what the Mighty Warriors come out in. And Palmgren hands it off down low. She kicks it out top of the key to Smith. Smith and Lawrence. Lawrence at 15 foot. Still dribbling around the left side of the perimeter. Hands it off to Palmgren. And she throws it away to Khalees Kane. She going coast to coast left side as she travels.
Couldn't keep her footing. At that point, you don't need a big handling your pressure.
Lawrence coming across the timeline, guarded tightly by Ambrosiak. Kicks it at top of the key, and Chessick right there with the steal. 3-on-2, the Mighty Warriors. Chessick to Ambrosiak with
Good
the layup.
job.
Good. Mighty Warriors get on the board, 3-2. 5:40 left here in the first period. Lawrence drives, puts up a 12-footer high off the glass, rebounded, controlled by Smith, and it's jump ball as Ambrosiak and Smith was right there to tie it up.
Well, Mount Zion is off to a slow start, and they want to get in this game as fast as they can, because the last thing you want to do against such a disciplined ball club is let them get settled in.
Yes, the Crusaders inbound the ball left of their goal. Kicks it into Polgr. She goes up with a 12-foot elbow shot, no good. Lawrence with the rebound, kicks it down low to Smith. Smith's shot was blocked by Kane, and his ball's going to stay right with the Crusaders.
One thing I've noticed, the Warriors do make a living off the offensive rebounds. They've yet to collect one.
Inbound the ball right of the goal, kicks it down low to the post. She kicks it over to Smith. Smith with the Lawrence right there. Offensive rebound as Lawrence puts it back up, puts the Crusaders up 5-2.
5 early offensive rebounds. 5 early offensive rebounds, and again, you mentioned it, Pete, the discipline of this ball club, able to get their hands in the passing lanes. 5 early deflections for Cardinal Gibbons.
Yes, Gibbons set up in that 2-3 zone as Shameen Brown's, as she just approached midcourt. Kicks it over left side to Hazel. Hazel's to right side over to Ambrosiak. We got a jump ball. Ambrosiak and was tied up with Lawrence.
Another jump ball, and that's how Mount Zion is staying in this ball game. They forced 2 jump balls so far.
Ambrosiak inbounds the ball right of the foul line on the sideline. Kicks it over to Shameen Brown. Shameen Brown drives, penetrates, puts up a runner, and it gets a shooter's roll, and it falls off the lip of the rim. Rebounded by Chessick. Chessick's pass to Kane
deflection
was intercepted by Lawrence. Lawrence working the right side, kicks it over to Polgr, and it was out of bounds.
And Lawrence is upset that her teammate wasn't ready to get the pass in the corner. But another deflection by the Crusaders.
Yes, it was Polgr was flat-footed on the baseline. When you're on offense, you ain't standing flat-footed.
Right.
As this is the largest crowd here inside the Mighty Warriors Den, as both of the Crusaders boys teams are sitting on the sideline along with all the spectators as Palmgren with the steal by Ambrosia goes up left-handed and it's good. 7-2 is what the Crusaders open up with against the Mighty Warriors inside the Coliseum here. And we have a blocking foul as Shameen Brown goes up, and the foul is going to be on Catherine Harvey.
Good foul.
Shameen Brown shoots 47% from the charity stripe this season. Take in consideration we've only 6 games in the season.
Yeah, but at the same time, those free throws pile up.
As a first shot is good by Brown. 3:41 left.
Well, they're going to add some time to that because the clock was running. .352 is going to be the magic number. Well, here's one thing that the Warriors need to do. They've got to sharpen their passes because almost every pass so far here in the first quarter has been deflected.
Yes. Shameen Brown's at the free throw line to attempt the second shot, and it's up and good. 7-4 is your score on the Grumpy Barber scoreboard as Lawrence comes across the timeline.
Over and back.
They did not call it as Palmgren's between the rinks, guarded tightly by Shameen Brown. Dribbles left side, kicks it to the left elbow. Shot goes up, rebounded by Chessick. Chessick full court pass to Ambrosia. Ambrosia with a reverse layup, and it's good.
Nice, very nice.
7-6 is your scoreboard. As that full court press. Palmgren gets across the timeline, kicks it over left side to Lawrence. Lawrence for 3, and it rims out. Ambrosia right there with the rebound.
Another deflection.
Cross-court pass to Kane. Kane finds Ambrosia. Chessick ahead. She loses as she goes up, and it's off of the
She
Crusaders.
actually got fouled, and there was nothing called as she made her way to the basket.
She was going up with that right-handed layup. She lost the ball. Checking in the game for the Crusaders.
Find out who that is momentarily. Turn around. There you go.
And Khalees Kane with the inbounds pass, and she loses it off the front of the rim as Lawrence is fouled. That's going to be a foul on Khalees Kane.
That's their first foul of the game. We'll find out who the Bailey Underwood on for the Crusaders as well.
So Lawrence beside mid-court, cross-court pass. Shot goes up, and it's loose ball rebounded. And Khalees Kane couldn't come down with it as Sierra Smith puts it back up, and 2 for the Crusaders.
Missed chance.
And we have a blocking foul as Chessick is headed to the free throw line.
Good foul. Good move by Chessick going right to the basket. They want to impose their will, but they have to settle down. They must settle down.
This is the sloppiest ball we've seen the Mighty Warriors play this season.
And yet they're within 2 points here in the first quarter.
As like I said, going into the game, you expect the run and gun Mighty Warriors come out. But they've earned, this is their 6th point off of the charity stripe tonight. As 2 free throws by Chessick was good. They set up in a full court press. Break the press, working the right side, guarded by Hazel is Polgr. Palmgren's pass, outlet pass to Lawrence. Lawrence with a 15-foot runner, and it's good.
Second shot, third shot she's hit. Second in the lane.
2:13 mark here in the first quarter. The Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders lead Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion 11-8. Working right side, top of the key 3 by Browns, no good. Chessick with the rebound and a scoop, and it's out. Kane with the offensive rebound, put back, no good. Brown with the putback, and it's good. 2-foot shot.
Finally, some offensive rebounds for the Warriors.
11-10 is your score. 1:48 left here in the first quarter.
Keep her back there.
Palmgren was trapped in the back by Ambrosia and Brown as she gets it across the timeline. Look at the top of the key is Polgr, and she is tied up with Ambrosia, and we have a timeout. Cardinal Gibbons, Crusaders. We're going to step away. Your score, the Crusaders 11, the Mighty Warriors 10.
It means showing respect for the opposing team.
Being a good host for our visitors. It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad, son,
daughter, coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together, we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Welcome back. Out of the timeout, 11-10. The Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders lead the Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion. It's been a unusual start for the Mighty Warriors tonight as they've trailed the entire game, Brian.
The Crusaders so far out of the gate 5 for 9, and the Warriors 4 for 9, or 3 for 9, I beg your pardon.
One thing about the Mighty Warriors, they've capitalized on the free throw tonight.
That they have.
With 6 points. Lawrence inbounds the ball right in front of the scorer's table. Guarded tightly by Ambrosia. 15-foot left elbow shot, air ball. Rebounds off of Kane. Ball's going to stay right with the Crusaders.
Couldn't secure the defensive rebound.
Checking in the game is Sierra Smith.
You hear what the coach is saying? See the ball. They haven't done a good job of seeing the ball as of yet they're still within 1.
Inbounds the ball to Smith. Smith in the right corner, guarded tightly by Kane. She is trapped off, bounce pass.
Lost the ball.
And it's going to stay right with the Crusaders. Crusaders work inbounding the ball from the far side, right side. Hands it off to Lawrence. Lawrence comes around top of the key. 1:15 left here in the first quarter, 11-10 if you're just joining us on Network One Sports or SHNSports.com. Lawrence with the runner gets a bounce, and Kane comes down with the rebound. She's trying to find help, and there is a foul.
Good job by Kane.
On Lawrence.
And Lawrence now has 2 fouls. So 2 fouls on 2 of their starters, Rion Lawrence and Catherine Harvey. They're piling up the fouls. This is where Mount Zion is staying in the game, getting the fouls and getting to the free throw line.
Hazel comes across the timeline between the rinks, looks left side to Kane as she sets up a play. Ambrosiak shot, and it's good. First 3 tonight for the Mighty Warriors as they take the lead. Just under 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Gibbons working left to right, picked up and out of bounds off of Hazel.
Now we're seeing the pressure that the Warriors can put on, and with that 3, they take their first lead. Now they can really turn the pressure on.
Gibbons inbounded the ball right in front of the Mighty Warriors bench. Top of the key is Lawrence. Lawrence between the rings. Looking for something to open up down low. Nothing there. Drives, penetrates with a 3, and it's good. 25 seconds left. 14-13. Hazel comes across the timeline, bounce passes it over to Brown. Kane cutting down low. He hands it off to Kane. Kane off the right block, no good.
Too hard. Too hard.
Crusaders come down with the defensive rebound.
Travel.
And we have a
foul.
Foul on the Mighty Warriors.
It looked like she walked before the foul was called.
Foul was on Chessick. 7 seconds left here in the first quarter, 14-13. What a great matchup tonight. Far side is Gibbons, inbounds the ball over to Young. Young controlling the point guard here in the closing seconds of the first quarter. And that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. The Mighty Warriors of Mount Zion trail the Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders 14-13. We're going to come right back here with your first quarter stats, facts, and figures right after a word from our sponsors.
Unforgettables. Nice, nice. This show sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
Welcome back here. 14-13 was your final score at the end of the first quarter. 5 team fouls and 2 team fouls. Your Crusaders have 5. The home team, Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion, with 2. Brian, first quarter stats.
Mount Zion out of the gate, 4 for 11 from the floor and 6 for 13 for the Crusaders of Cardinal Gibbons out of the gate.
All right, with your second quarter sponsor is Cardinal Dental. Brian Snow with your call.
Brown, Chessick, Hazel, Ambrosia, and Kane. So the starters stay on the floor for Mount Zion. Cardinal Gibbons responds with Underwood joined by Sierra Smith. On the floor, Sydney Henderson for the first time. Palmgren and Olivia Young. It'll be Young that'll bring it in at the timeline. Cardinal Gibbons moves left to right as we see it, and as you folks are listening along at home on your favorite app as well as watching here in person. 15-footer by Henderson is no good. Rebound snatched down by Lawrence. Lost the ball. Ambrosia steal ahead to Brown on the fly, and from the right lays it in. And the Warriors regain the lead, 15-14, 7:40 for the half, and now Chessick steal. Underneath the Brown, goes up, foul called on Palmgren.
Yes, different type of tempo right here for the Lady Warriors from Mount Zion as they come out with a steal and get a steal on an inbounds pass. To go to the free throw line will be Brown.
And not only that, they pick up a foul. Brown 2 for 2 from the line so far tonight. Warriors 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Brown gives the ball a spin, bends the knees, eyes it, shoots it, missed it off the back of the rim.
Checking back in the game for the Crusaders is Lawrence as Polgr goes to the bench.
Lawrence has been their calming factor, but let's see how calm she can remain. She can keep her team. Brown gets ready. Free throw number 2, scored. She makes 1 of 2, 3 for 4 on the night. 7 points for Shameen Brown. 16-14, Warriors by 2. Lawrence trapped in the backcourt. Ambrosia meets her at the timeline, and Lawrence dribbles through, feeds it right side. 15-footer on the baseline is good for Sierra Smith. Great job breaking the pressure. That's their first bucket, tied at 16, 7:20 remaining before halftime. Hazael calls a play out front between the rings, waiting for someone to cut through. No one moves. Hazael standing dribble with the right hand, feeds it left corner. Brown, a three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound Kane, chases it down to the corner. It's out of bounds, it'll belong to the Crusaders. And now Catherine Harvey returns to the lineup. Remember, Harvey playing with 2 fouls. Bailey Underwood will depart. So it's Harvey, Lawrence, along with Young, Sierra Smith, as Lawrence traveled.
It was a perfect full court defense trap right there on Lawrence as Lawrence tried to break the trap and could not break it as she traveled.
They're bringing in foul line, extend to left to Lawrence, outside Chessick, 3 from the left wing, in and out, rebound Harvey. Another chance to take the lead, and they couldn't do it. Now they come with a long pass to Henderson. Henderson on the drive, in on Ambrosia, shoots it in and draws the foul. Perfect way to run the break.
Ambrosia right there, she jumped with a layup, but she signals like she just stood there and was going to stop, was there for the block, but she did draw the foul.
18-16, Cardinal Gibbons leads by 2. This is the latest into any game here at home that Mount Zion has trailed. Matter of fact, they have not trailed at home in the games that we've done. Henderson's free throw is good. It's a 3-point lead, 19-16. This is the largest deficit the Warriors have faced at home. Brown in the front court on the drive, in from the left. Kick out Ambrosia, fakes the 3, steps with an 18-footer. No good from the left. Rebound Chessick, back up, nope. And the foul occurred on the floor. That should have been continuation, but they'll get the foul. That foul is charged to Harvey, and Harvey has 3 fouls. And James Houston not happy with the call. It should be a 1-and-1. That should be a 1-and-1. Absolutely. Now the referees get it right. It should be a 1-and-1. And that's exactly what happened. It should be a 1-and-1. They're not looking at the board. It should be a 1-and-1. And they're not going to get it. Kane goes up and scores. Khalees Kane with her first bucket of the game with 5 rebounds. 19-18, 6:25 left in the half. Here comes Henderson on the drive, right baseline all the way through and lost the ball. Crusaders get the ball back.
Not sure what the officials were looking at as 17 fouls for the Crusaders.
They totally missed that. That should be a one. That last trip should have been a 1-and-1, but as it stands, they got the bucket. They're within 1. 6:20 remaining in the first half. Brown has it. Warriors move right to left here in the first half. Here comes Brown. Chessick has it off to the right. Chessick calls a play. They look for Kane down low, and it's intercepted. Tipped out to Lawrence. Lawrence on the acceleration. Hazael tipped from behind, out of bounds. Stays with the Crusaders with 6:05 remaining in the first half. Lawrence, Young, Underwood back on the floor, along with Sierra Smith and Palmgren back on the floor. Ball on the floor, and it's out of bounds. It belongs to the Warriors. So now the Warriors are starting to cause turnovers. 7 now against Cardinal Gibbons.
Yes, Gibbons cannot hold the defense is what the Mighty Warriors are putting in jeopardy for the Crusaders.
In the left corner is Brown on the drive, left baseline all the way to the hoop. Missed the layup, rebound. Kane scores, and the Warriors regain the lead. That's their second bucket of the game. 8 rebounds so far for Kane. The Warriors getting on the boards. Here comes Lawrence out front. Lawrence stutter step move, kick out Young. 3-ball left wing, yes.
Cardinal Gibbons answering back, 22-20, 5:33 left here in this first half.
Here comes Ambrosia, spins in the free throw lane, shoots it off the glass and in. 9 for Ambrosia, tied at 22, low scoring game. 5:20 left in the first half. Lawrence in the front court, outside right. Lawrence picks up a dribble, whips a pass to the baseline for Underwood. Underwood comes up shooting left baseline, missing. Rebound tipped out to Hazael. Missed the outlet pass, stolen by Lawrence. Lawrence on the drive to the free throw line, whips a pass to Underwood on the baseline, comes back out, stolen by Brown. Here comes Brown on the fly against Polgr. Brown flying in, missed the layup. Rebound on the floor. Chessick trying to save it off of the leg of Palmgren, out of bounds. It belongs to the Warriors. They'll have a chance to get the lead with 4:50, and the clock's running again.
The clock has not stopped.
The clock has not stopped at all. In for the first time, Madison Haller. So now the clock is frozen. 4:41 left in the half. They're going to adjust that. Hazael will bring it in. Baseline left. Hazael looks, pats the ball, comes in play to Chessick. Chessick on the drive into the lane, 15-footer, no, but a foul called, and Chessick will shoot 2.
Foul's going to be on Haller.
That's her first, 8th team foul, and Chessick will head to the free throw line. 2 for 2 in the game, yet to make a field goal. She's 0 for 4 from the field. Chessick's free throw, got it. 23-22, Warriors lead by 1. Good game so far. We're glad that you've joined us on our trio of networks, SHN Sports, Triangle Sports Hub, and Arena Sports Net. Free throw number 2 is good. 24-22, Warriors lead by 2, and a steal. Brown saves to Chessick. Chessick comes down to the baseline, out to the left wing, and they'll slow it down. They'll wait for everybody to come in. Ambrosia has it on the left baseline. Ambrosia backs down to the dribble, works off the Chessick screen, comes out front to Hazael. Hazael on the fly to the right. Hazael all the way in, and we get a whistle before anything happened. We get a foul on Palmgren. That's 2 on Palmgren and 9 on the Crusaders, and the Warriors are making a living at the free throw line.
Yes, so that brings up the 9th Crusaders team foul to 3 for the Mighty Warriors.
And usually it's the other way around. Hazael will head to the free throw line for the first time. You got to get the first one before you get the bonus. Hazael gives the ball a spin, offers the free throw off the back of the rim, and it falls in. She'll get the penalty shot.
4:24 left here in the first half. The Mighty Warriors lead 25-22.
Biggest lead of the night. Let's say hello to Clover Brown, Sharon Evans, and Marianne Love checking us out on the Facebook feed. Free throw number 2, got it. 2 big free throws by Ray Hazael, her first points of the night, and it's 26-22 and 4:20 remaining in the first half as Lawrence gets a free ball up to Henderson. Henderson on the drive with a bounce pass underneath. Underwood comes up shooting left baseline and hitting. First one she's made from there. 26-24, 4:08 remaining, first half of play, and the Warriors just turn it over. Again.
Hadley checking in game for the Mighty Warriors.
Hadley in for the first time.
As Kane checks out.
26-24, 4:06 left before halftime. SHN Sports halftime report comes your way. A long pass intercepted by Chessick. Whips a pass to Brown. Brown got fouled by Lawrence, and that's 3 fouls. If I'm correct, and that's on Lawrence, that is 3 fouls.
Yep, that's on Lawrence.
3 fouls, and that's a 1-and-1. No, I take that back. That's a double bonus. So their playmaker, Lawrence, and leading scorer, now has 3 fouls. Shameen Brown to the free throw line, 3 for 4 in the game. First free throw, got it. 4 points in the quarter, 8 for the game for Brown. And the lead back up to 3, 27-24, and 3:56 remaining in the first half of play. Shameen Brown, 2 for 5 from the field, 4 for 5 from the line. Brown tries again, got it, 5 for 6 from the line. 28-24, 3:56 remaining in the first half, and here comes the pressure, and they almost threw it away. Now it's off the hands of Henderson. Henderson flying into the front court, feeds it to Young. Young on the drive, in from the right, shoots it up, bank no good, drew the foul. That foul was probably charged to Hadley. We'll wait for a confirmation. It is on Hadley. First foul on Hadley, and only 4 team fouls on the Crusaders. And Pete, I'll point this out again. Usually it's Mount Zion piling up the fouls. This time they're getting the other team to foul them.
Yes, which can be crucial towards the end of the game with a close game like this.
Young makes the free throw.
28-25, 3:47 left in the first half.
First point of the game, 4 points in the game for Young. Miriam Franks on the floor for the first time. Madison Holler is out. So Young doing all of her damage here in the second quarter. Free throw number 2, nope. Ambrosia the rebound, 5 rebounds for her. Ambrosia on the push. Ambrosia in the front court. Over the top pass intended for Hadley is out of bounds. Had the play, but Hadley cut to the basket instead of staying in the corner, and the Warriors turn it over for the 9th time. And now against full court pressure, they come in play. Underwood out front to Franks, and Franks is fouled.
Checking back in the game for the Mighty Warriors is Kane. Kane comes through the score table.
And Hadley now has 2 fouls.
28-25. Hadley goes to the bench to take a break. 3:36 left here in the first half.
Young will bring it in, baseline right. Chessick will apply pressure. She passed the ball, looks to come in. Drops a bounce pass underneath. Miriam Franks missed the shot with an air ball, and now Chessick comes out of the pack on the push. Ahead to Ambrosiak, flying in from the left, and a foul called, and Ambrosiak shoots a pair. Well, what do you know? Mount Zion is making a living at the free throw line. Foul is charged to Henderson. That's her first double penalty situation.
With 3:29 left here in the first half, they've been to the free throw line number of times tonight, as first shot by Ambrosiak is no good.
Ambrosiak missed the first one. She'll get another. The Warriors have only missed 2 free throws tonight. This is their 9th free throw in this quarter. And the second one's good for Ambrosiak. She's got 10, first player in double figures for Mount Zion. 29-25, 4-point lead, and it is kicked. That ball was kicked, nearly another turnover. But 3:25 left in the first half, 29-25. Mount Zion leads by 4 after trailing for much of the first quarter. They come and play to Underwood. Chest pass ahead to Franks. Franks on the fly in from the left. Lost the ball. Picked it up. Hazael came up with a steal momentarily. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Crusaders with 3:19 left in the first half. First of 2 that we have for you. Pete and I will have the call of the varsity boys game immediately following this one. Foul line extended left. They look to come in, and Hazel with a steal. Hazel written by Franks. Hazel on the fly. Lost the ball going up. Ambrosiak didn't. She lays it in. 6 rebounds for her. And 12 points for Ambrosiak. Timeout called by the Crusaders with 3:10 left in the first half. We'll stay right here. The SHN Sports halftime report comes your way at the end of the first half. And Pete, what a job by the Warriors here in the second period.
Yes, like you said, they went to the free throw line 10 times, or 5 times, shot 10 free throws here in the second quarter. They've come out with a different tempo out of the first 8 minutes of play. They come out slower in the first quarter. Second quarter, they picked it up, and they see where they're at. They're, sitting in the captain's seat right now with the 6-point lead at the 3:10 mark in the first half, 31-25. Forced Cardinal Gibbons right there to take a timeout.
6-point lead for the Warriors, their largest of the contest, and except for one substitution, James Houston has ridden his starters the length of the first half, and to their credit, they have responded here in the second quarter. Chessick, Brown, Ambrosia, Hazael, and Kane. Against full court pressure, Young looks to bring it in. Cardinal Gibbons works right to left. They look to come in, and they come in playing. Ambrosia, a steal. Now to Shameen Brown. Shovel pass, Chessick. Goes up. No. Rebound Brown. Back up. Nope. Rebound Chessick. Double fake. Strip going up. And a foul called, and Chessick will shoot 2 more. Now this defense of Mount Zion really starting to answer.
Yes, defense-wise, it seems like a dead ball. They're coming out with a much tougher defense for Cardinal Gibbons. Cardinal Gibbons in the second half needs to figure out a way to break this full-court press by the Mighty Warriors.
Chessick just missed her first free throw. Sierra Smith back in, and Underwood goes out. 31-25, Warriors lead by 6. They've trailed at the end of the first quarter. They're up by 6 now. And that second free throw rims out. Ball on the floor. Sierra Smith picks it up. So the first time the Warriors came up empty at the free throw line. Henderson with a sharp pass ahead. Layup is good. I want to say that's Taylor. We'll find out who that is we'll find out who it is at halftime. Here's Brown, double dribble.
We have a double dribble by Shameen Brown. Turnover. One thing in the second quarter, the Mighty Warriors have not turned the ball over as much as they did in the first quarter.
That's only their first turnover of the second period. Hadley will come in, and I believe it'll be Brown that will depart. So it's Hadley, Chessick, Ambrosia, Kane, and Hazel for the Warriors. From three-quarter court, Young looks to pull the trigger. Comes in play to Palmgren. Palmgren on the fly, in from the left, dish to the corner for Underwood. Comes back out, 3 by Young. Short, rebound tipped high in the air. And Chessick able to bring it down. And now Chessick escapes pressure. Chest pass ahead to Hadley, who dropped the ball. Hands to Ambrosiak, missed the layup. Rebound Kane, back up, nope, foul call. Kane shoots 2 with 2:22 left in the first half. And another thing that the Warriors have been doing in this second quarter, they've been attacking the boards.
Yes, much more offensive rebounds on both sides of the ball. You know, they understand they need to battle down low, as Cardinal Gibbons is a much larger team than they've played this season.
Absolutely. Kane's free throw drops. The UNCG commit gets her 5th point of the quarter. She has 7 rebounds. 5 of them have come here in the second period. Kane gives the ball a spin. 5-point lead. Kane gets ready, offers the free throw. Bank no. Rebound on the floor. Henderson had it, lost it. And we get a loose ball foul against Chessick, and she now has 2 fouls. So Chessick and Hadley each with 2 fouls. But Chessick has played a much better first half. Shameen Brown looked to come in immediately, but couldn't do it. In play, it comes to Henderson. Henderson drops a bounce pass to Sierra Smith. To the right side, Palmgren. 3 ball on the way. Short. Rebound snatched down by Ambrosiak. Looking to control the ball. She does not. Kick out Henderson. 3 left wing. Yeah.
Henderson with the big 3 right there off the left side, but it's great offensive rebound by Polgr.
6 points for Henderson here in the second quarter. 32-30. Here's a shot by Hadley. No good. Rebound follow. No good. Rebound comes down to the Crusaders and a travel. So the Crusaders will give up the ball as Shameen Brown comes back in. Well, Shameen Brown was going to come in, but she can't. In play it comes to Chessick. Jump past Kane. Turnaround shot. But we get a whistle on the floor, and Kane gets 2 more. Henderson with a foul. That's her second.
Careless play right there by the Lady Crusaders on the inbounds pass to Kane.
Kane, 5 points in the game. 1 for 2 from the line here in the second quarter. The Warriors lead by 2, 32-30, and 150 remaining in the first half. Kane's free throw off the side. So now Shameen Brown will come in, and it is Chessick that will depart with those 2 fouls. Chessick's played a good all-around game. She's got 4 points. She has not hit a field goal from the field.
All 4 points coming from the charity stripe.
Kane tries the second one, missed it. Line drive rebound to Henderson, and here they come with a chance to tie. Henderson, wrap-around dribble across the timeline into the front court, outside left, now on the move to the right. Henderson chased all the way to the baseline, whips a pass underneath, turnaround shot, nope. Rebound comes down by Shameen Brown. Brown on the fly, front court to the right. Brown whips a pass to the baseline for Ambrosia, attacks the baseline, lost the ball out of bounds. And
great look right there by Ambrosia to Brown.
They look to come in. They come into Shameen Brown. A 3-ball on the way is an air ball on the rebound. Kane saves it to Ambrosia. Can she control it? Yes. That ball batted away and stolen by Young. Chance to tie. That ball deflected in the backcourt. Crusaders have it. And now Henderson has it to Sierra Smith. Back to Henderson on the attack against Ambrosia. Henderson turns it to Sierra Smith on the drive into the lane. 15-footer, nope. Rebound snatched down by Hadley. Stolen by the Crusaders. They give it to Sierra Smith again. This time Kane falls on the floor, and she'll be called for a travel.
Yes, great. Khalees Kane stayed right with Smith and Underwood for the Crusaders.
Remember the Smurf attack. Satira Rice will come in. Baseline right, the Crusaders look to inbound. Still looking, over the top pass. 5-second violation, they couldn't get it in time.
Just under a minute here inside your Arena Sportsnet final minute of the first half.
Ambrosia in the backcourt against full court pressure, looks for help, had the ball stripped away. Bounce pass to Hadley, timeout called by the Mighty Warriors. Will stay here. 53.3 remaining in the first half. And the Mighty Warriors lead by 2, 32-30. The SHN Sports Halftime Report comes your way. All the stats, facts, and figures of the first half. Pete and I will analyze the first half and get you ready for the second game of our doubleheader. Complete switch of the second quarter as opposed to the first quarter from Mount Zion.
Yes, for Cardinal Gibbons, they've come out in a full court press themselves on a made basket, which forced the Mighty Warriors to take a quick timeout right there just under a minute to go with a 2-point lead. But like you said, Kane was the big factor down low to get the defensive rebound for the Mighty Warriors to stop Cardinal Gibbons from tying the game up at 32.
32-30, Warriors lead by 2, and now Cardinal Gibbons will turn on the full court pressure. Ambrosia to come in. Warriors working right to left as we see it, and as you folks are listening along at home with us, here comes Brown on the attack, drops the pass for Kane, and it's out of bounds. Oh, it belonged to the Crusaders. Apparently Kane was the last one to touch it. And Kane frustrated. She had a layup, and now they need to turn around, and they got a fast break layup all the way. Kane could not get there in time, and we're tied at 32.
40 seconds left here. Ambrosia.
And now a carry violation. Wow. Boy, can momentum switch in a hurry. 32 all, 38.1 remaining in the first half. A 6-point Warrior lead has disappeared. Now Palmgren has it in the front court. Here she comes, left of the lane. A lefty hook short. Rebound on the floor. Palmgren gets it back. Bulls her way in the lane. Feeds it out to the right baseline. Young, a 3-ball right corner. And short rebound on the floor. There's only one Warrior underneath, and that's why they're giving up all the offensive rebounds. Hennessy dumps it underneath for Young. That shot is no good. Ball on the floor, 16-15. Shameen Brown on the push. Brown dribbles through traffic and is fouled. And she'll shoot 2 with 13.8 left in the first half. And for the first time this season, Pete, the Warriors are being pushed.
Yes, being pushed here in the first half, all tied up. Just under, 20 seconds as Kane is headed to the bench and she's having trouble breathing.
Yeah.
She's getting a treatment.
So they'll save her for the second half. Shameen Brown to the free throw line, 3 for 4 in the second quarter. 3 for 5 as she missed that one. All told, Brown 5 for 7 from the free throw line. 9 points in the game. 13.8 left in the first half. Brown's free throw short. They missed their last 4 from the free throw line. Down to the final 10 seconds. Palmgren on the push. 8 seconds. Palmgren flying in on Satira Rice. Lost the ball going up and she walked. Satira Rice with some great defense. Now a chance for the Warriors to go into the break with the lead.
32-32, 6.4 left. Got to go to full
Ambrosia
court.
comes into Chessick. Chest pass tip to Brown. Underneath Rice. Goes up short. Rebound underneath. It comes down to the Crusaders. And we end the first half the way we started the game. Tied The Warriors led by 6 in this halfway through the second quarter, but unable to hold the lead. Done with the first half. Your score, Cardinal Gibbons 32, Mount Zion 32. We'll be back with the SHN Sports halftime report after this message on the Mighty Warriors Basketball Network.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
Determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned
from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans. What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship, together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HIQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HighQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Live your life and just let go. If you try, then you will know.
All tied up here inside a Mighty Warriors den as the Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders and the Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion tied up 32-32. Brian, at halftime, much different basketball in the first half for both teams, as this is the first time this season the Mighty Warriors have been pushed at home.
Tale of two quarters as Mount Zion trailed by 1, 14-13. It looked like they were getting ready to run away when they raced off to a 6-point lead, but unfortunately, 4 turnovers in the final 4 minutes allow Cardinal Gibbons to get back into the ball game, and that's where we are, tied 32-all.
Go ahead and run down some stats, facts, and figures for the first half, bro.
Well, it looks like this. The Warriors had 5 field goals in the second quarter as opposed to 4 in the first quarter. They are 9 for 24 in the first half. 9 for 24 from the field in the first half. Meanwhile, for the Crusaders, Cardinal Gibbons, they are 12 for 21, including 4 3-point field goals. The Warriors only hit 1 3-pointer in that first half, and because they've been able to break the Warriors' pressure, and they've been able to do it soundly, the Crusaders have. That's why we're tied.
Yes, 9 missed free throws in the second quarter by the Mighty Warriors. One thing I always stress in basketball, you have to make the free throws.
Absolutely.
Whenever the clock is stopped.
And to illustrate that point, for a time the Warriors were perfect from the free throw line, but now they missed their last 5. Chessick missed a pair, Brown missed a pair, Kane has missed her last 3, and Ambrosia split a pair. So 9 free throws missed in that second quarter. If they make half the free throws they miss, they're sitting on a 6-point lead here at halftime.
Yeah, the second half is not going to get much easier.
No, it's not.
As both teams have seen 6 minutes of play from both teams. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come right back here and sum up the second game of our doubleheader as the Mighty Warriors and the Crusaders from the Cardinal Gibbons are tied up 32-32.
Sportsmanship, it means a lot of things.
it means showing respect for the opposing team,
And being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
it's about winning with humility,
Losing with dignity.
it is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official,
Mom,
Dad, son,
daughter, coach.
are we in this together?
sportsmanship, together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ energy drink. Wings are for birds.
Welcome back inside the Mighty Warriors Den. I'm Petey Doris with Brian Snow with your call tonight as we are all tied up at 32-32, just under 2 minutes to go until the second half tips off. We got a doubleheader tonight. We have the Mighty Warriors varsity boys versus the Crusaders from Cardinal Gibbons at the conclusion of this game. Brian? Coming into this game, the Mighty Warriors fall to United Faith Christian Academy just 3 days ago.
2-3 on the year are the varsity boys coming into this game tonight. They do have a buzzer-beating win. They had an exciting win last Saturday that we were here, but now adversity faces them, and the question will be, how will they respond to the adversity facing a very deep Cardinal Gibbons team tonight?
Yes, with the overtime loss on the road Saturday night at United Faith Christian Academy, definitely see how they bounce back in front of this is the biggest test at home that either the varsity teams have seen this season.
And it's going to be a very raucous crowd tonight.
All right, we're going to take our last commercial break. We're tied up here, 32-all at halftime inside the Mighty Warriors Den.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HiQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HiQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Ready for the third quarter, Kane, Hazael, Brown, Ambrosia, and Chessick, the 5 on the floor for Mount Zion. And it's Palmgren, Young, Smith, Lawrence, and Harvey for Cardinal Gibbons. Mount Zion ball to start the Network One Sports third quarter. Here's Petey Doris.
All tied up here, 32-32. The Mighty Warriors will be inbounding the ball from midcourt. Brown into Hazel. Hazel left side to Ambrosia. Ambrosia in the corner. Goes up right-handed layup, and it's good. 34-32. 7:48 left here. Just started the third quarter. Lawrence brings the ball down across the timeline, working right side in the paint on the shot. No good. Rebound controlled by Hazel. Hazel's pass was deflected by Lawrence to Kane. Kane comes across the timeline. Working the right side is Kane, looking for something to open up. Hands it off to Chessick. Chessick with the runner, and it's good.
Wow.
36-32, 4-0 run to open up the third quarter. Lawrence passed up front court to
great job.
Palmgren
just couldn't stay in bounds. Two great jobs by Mount Zion attacking the basket in their first two possessions here in the third quarter.
Young inbounded the ball left of the basket, hands it off to Palmgren. Palmgren to Lawrence. Lawrence looking in the paint, finds her man, shot goes up, and it's no good. Was Smith. Outlet pass to
you had
Chessick,
to take that.
And Lawrence stole it right on the pass from Chessick to Ambrosia. Right side goes up with the shot is Young, rebounded by Kane. Kane to Brown underneath the goal, working left to right as we watch, as you listen to us from home. As Palmgren with the steal, going left side, layup, and it's good. 34-36, 6:39 left here. Brown comes in to Chessick. Chessick comes across timeline between the rinks, looking right side. Dribbling right-handed, hits it over to Hazel. Hazel comes around the top of the key. Dribbles right side, goes into paint. kicks it over to Kane. Kane over back to Brown. Brown drives, puts up a shot. Rebounded by Kane. Kane goes up strong. Rebounded, controlled by the Crusaders. And Chessick almost with the steal right there. Coming across the timeline is Young. Young gets in the corner, trapped up, jump ball. As Chessick goes to the ground, holding her right eye. We have a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Crusaders.
It will indeed.
36-34, 6:07 left here in the third quarter. It's been a tight game here for the Lady Warriors.
Chessick's going to stay in.
Chessick's right on Young as she inbounds the ball. We got a 5-second call. That's the second 5-second violation by the Crusaders.
Great pressure by the Warriors.
They need to switch the possession there as they do. Ambrosia comes into Brown. Brown drops across up to the front court. Gets a screen by Ambrosia. Ambrosia rolls into paint. Kicks it out right side. 15-foot shot, no good. Controlled by Harvey. Harvey bounce passes it over to Smith. Smith back to Harvey, and it's stolen away by Chessick. Chessick to Hazel.
Now you want to set it up.
5:46 left here. Chessick with the shot, and it's Lawrence with the rebound. Lawrence working right side, pushes it ahead, and it's out of bounds off of the Crusaders. Warriors basketball.
1 field goal, 3 turnovers for Cardinal Gibbons so far here in the third quarter.
Want to give a shout out for everybody listening to us on Facebook and on networkonsports.com. Ambrosia to Chessick. Chessick comes across timeline right side to Hazel. Hazel's bounce pass to Kane, and it's out of bounds. It's going to be a Mighty Warriors turnover.
11 turnovers for the Warriors.
Young comes into Lawrence. Lawrence
No
beats
one
the full
looked.
court pass to Polgr. Polgr with the left-handed layup, no good. Rebounded by Harvey and a putback. Offensive rebound and a putback by the Crusaders.
Their first bucket of the game.
All tied up here, 36-36. And we got a jump ball.
Stay here.
In the paint. It's going to stay with the Mighty Warriors.
Marianne Love says the 6 is watching the Warriors, so we want to shout her and the 6 out that are watching.
Pastor Ernest also sharing the stream online. We really appreciate as the Mighty Warriors bring it in. Hazel to Brown. Brown back to Hazel as she gets back into bounds. Layup, good.
Good job attacking the basket. Third inside basket here in the third quarter.
As Hazel right there with the interception and steal as she flicks it over to Ambrosia to Chessick.
Oh, what a pass!
And it's Brown with a loose layup.
Stepped out of bounds.
And she stepped on the baseline.
That should have been a layup. That should have been a layup.
It's great. Great passing by the Mighty Warriors as Brown wasn't ready for the handoff. She forced the layup up and missed it. We got a turnover right in front of the Mighty Warriors bench.
It's been a sloppy game for both teams.
First 4 minutes here in the second half. 5 turnovers. Brown comes into Chessick. Chessick back to Brown as she rolls right. Good layup, and it's good.
Good job.
4:30 left here. 4-point lead, 40-36.
11 for Brown. Good job rolling to the basket. Lost the ball.
Gibbons working right to left, and we have a turnover off of Lawrence out of bounds. Extended free throw line to the left. Ambrosia bringing the ball in. Finds Chessick.
Gotcha.
Chessick with a left-handed layup, and it's good.
6 in a row.
6-0 run right here for the Mighty Warriors as they force Cardinal Gibbons to take the timeout. We're going to stay right here with you. 42-36. 4:17 left here in the third quarter. Brian, great defense for the Mighty Warriors, and that full court press still has not been able to be broke by Cardinal Gibbons.
Cardinal Gibbons has not solved the press, and you'll love these numbers coming out of the gate here in the third quarter for the Warriors. 5 for 6, and all 5 of those buckets have come inside.
Coming back on the court is Ambrosia, Chessick, Hadley, Kane, and Brown. Checking in the game, Underwood, Young, Lawrence, Polgr, and Harvey for Gibbons. Gibbons brings the ball in right of the Warriors basket. Polgren's trapped in the right corner.
Nearly gave
over
it up.
And we have a steal by Chessick. Chessick went to save it as Young. Young coast to coast, pulls it out to Lawrence. Lawrence on the fly and shot up and good.
She loves that shot.
14-foot runner.
That shot.
42 to 38, 3:50 left here. Brown comes across the timeline, looks left side, finds Chessick. Chessick to Ambrosiak. Ambrosiak goes into paint over to Hadley. Hadley, top of the key, puts it on the floor, goes up with a left-handed layup, no good. Kane right there with a rebound and one.
Yes!
Kane with the offensive rebound and putback.
9 rebounds for Kane tonight. 9 rebounds.
Just like Sean Johnson said, they got to play aggressive, and that's exactly how they've come out of the timeout. Up 44 to 38 with a big and one right there by Kane. With an old-fashioned and one. 3:39 left here in the third quarter. First shot is good. 46 to 38 is your score. 3:39 left here. Cardinal Gibbons comes into Lawrence. Lawrence cross-court pass over to Ibukwe.
Oh!
And we have a block by Chessick. And Hadley comes up with a loose ball.
Double dribble.
And we have a travel by Hadley.
So Ibukwe wearing number 10 instead of 15 in our book as we see Sierra Smith come back in.
For Cardinal Gibbons. Cardinal Gibbons are working right to left here in the second half. Extended foul free throw line. Come into Lawrence. Lawrence right side drives, pulls it out. Trying to find something open up.
5 seconds again.
We have a 5 seconds defensive call as Ambrosiak was right on her hip.
2 on the out of bounds and 2 in play. 4 5-second violations, turnovers forced by the Warriors.
Hadley to Brown, a three-quarter court coming across the timeline is Brown working left side. Feeds it down low and it's stolen by Paul as it was off of Polgr and out of bounds. From the free throw, extended left. Brown looking to come in. Finds Chessick. Chessick down low to Kane. Lobs it in.
Nice
Kane with
catch.
the layup and it's
nice
good.
Catch.
Last year in this same game, Kane led the way for for the Mighty Warriors in the loss by 17. Polgr comes across timeline, drives right side behind the back, and it's good with a layup.
Oh, wow.
47 to 40. Polgr with a showboat as she puts it behind her back. 47 to 40 puts some electric in the crowd as we have a 3 seconds call on Kane.
Couldn't clear the lane in time.
As Palmgren with some WNBA action right there to get the crowd involved. 2:35 left here. 47 to 40. And we have a foul on Hadley.
That's her third.
As Hennessy comes into Polgr. Henderson extended free throw left side. Comes in. So Polgr and Hadley intercepts it. Hadley to Chessick. Chessick looked like she wanted to take the three, puts it on the floor, and we have a foul on Henderson.
That's her third. No, check that. It's on Sierra Smith.
There's a 3 and a 30 right there together.
Yep.
Inbounding the ball, Mighty Warriors is Ambrosiak to Brown. Brown, 2:25 left here, calls out a play as Ambrosiak and Chessick switch sides. Ambrosiak right side, puts it on the floor, in the paint, puts up a shot as
should have been
deflected.
a jump ball.
And Lawrence coming down with it. Polgr right side, full court pass to Henderson, left side, reverse layup, no good. Rebound controlled by Brown. Brown guarded tightly, coming across the timeline, working right side, and we have a whistle. And we have a timeout, a 30-second timeout by the Mighty Warriors as the Mighty Warriors lead 47 to 40.
They want to get
Some energy drinks want to scare you. some, even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ energy drink, wings are for birds.
47-40, 2:50 left here in the third quarter. As the Mighty Warriors lead, they took a 30-second timeout. Coming out of timeout on the court is Hadley, Ambrosia, Chessick, Brown, and Kane. On the court for Cardinal Gibbons is Henderson, Polgr, Lawrence.
Well, it's Mount Zion ball after the timeout.
Mount Zion was inbounding the ball. The inbounding the ball, right free throw extended. Ambrosiak to Brown. Brown steps to the free throw line, right elbows Ambrosiak, back to Brown. Brown drives, puts it on the floor, puts up 12-foot runner, no good. Ambrosiak with the rebound, and with a runner, Ambrosiak, no good. Lawrence with the rebound. Lawrence has numbers, 3-on-2. Polgr left-handed layup, no good. Off the front of the rim, and we have a foul on the floor. See exactly who they call the foul on. The foul is on.
It's on Brown.
On Shameen Brown. That is her first, team's second. 2:29 left here in the third quarter. Hennessy brings the ball in right baseline to Polgr. Polgr behind the back, trying to throw off Hadley. Behind the back, 17-foot straightaway, bounces. Kane with a rebound. Kane looking ahead to Brown. 2:17 left here. Brown comes across the timeline right side. 47-40. Brown left side to Ambrosiak. As Chessick cuts through, finds Chessick. Chessick with a 15-foot shot. Fakes to Ambrosiak baseline. No. Ambrosiak with the rebound. No. Kane with the rebound, and it's out of bounds. And it's going to be jump ball. And it's with the Crusaders. Checking in the game for the Crusaders is Olivia Young. Checking out of the game is Mbukwe.
That's a fun name.
Young inbounding the ball right of the goal. Baseline. Inbounds it. Kicks it over to Smith.
Well, oh, my God. Oh, my heavens. Oh, man. I feel for Sierra Smith.
As Sierra Smith gets inbound and
she
goes
was
up.
She was so excited she forgot which direction she was going. I feel for her.
And she traveled right there. And she just.
Oh, man. Yeah, she's got to come out, and I feel for her so bad. And the coach gave her a hug as she walked off the floor. Don't blame her. In the heat of the moment, you can make some bad decisions. That's one of them. Chalk it up as a bad decision. She's going to get a rest. We hope to see her back in the game.
Hadley brings it in front of the table here. Hands it off to Brown, back to Hadley, right side corner. Back to Hadley. Hadley pulls it all the way out. Top of the key is Brown. Brown resting the ball on her hip, calls out her man, drives, penetrate, finger roll layup, and it's no good. Lawrence with the rebound.
Got to follow your shot there.
1:33 left here in the third quarter. Brown, Lawrence, and it's fouled, as the foul is going to be on Hazel.
That's her first.
And Lawrence will get to the free throw line, 49-40. Cardinal Gibbons outscored 17-6 here in the third quarter. Lawrence, first free throw is good. 17-7, outscored by 10. They trail by 8. And second free throw is good.
That's their first free throw since halfway through the second period.
49-42. Ambrosia comes across the timeline, looks left side to Hazel. Hazel's guarded tightly by Hennessy over to Ambrosiak. Ambrosiak's got Polgr on her. Over the left side, man-to-man defense is what Gibbons is pulled out to. 1:14 left. Kane's got the ball, wrestling right hip. On the left perimeter elbow. Pulls it all the way out. Hadley's got the ball between the rings. Working that four-corner offense, just like known as the Dean Smith era at Carolina. Hadley to Kane. Kane working left elbows.
Got to get rid of it. Got to get rid of it.
Hands it off to Ambrosia. 47 seconds left here. Forces the Mighty Warriors to take a timeout, a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here. 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. The Mighty Warriors lead with 2 points from help from Cardinal Gibbons.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. The young lady, Sierra Smith, got the ball inbounds, and at that, she laid it into the Warrior basket. At that time, as I said and have done, you make bad decisions in the heat of the moment. She was frustrated. Her coach didn't show, and I applaud her coach, didn't show any frustration when she knew she had to bring her out. A lot of pressure on her at the time. Too high. Pressure was running too high at the time. Pulled her out, gave her a hug, gave her a tap, and said it's gonna be all right. So
Brown
that was good to see.
Brown looking to bring it in for the Mighty Warriors. Brown to bounce pass to Hazel. Hazel swings it left side to Kane. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Finds Ambrosiak in the right elbow. Over to Hazel. Hazel working the top of the perimeter over to Hadley. Hadley to Hazel. 30 seconds left here. As Hazel goes in the paint, swings it out base side, left side. As Hadley reverse layup, and it's good.
Wow.
51-42, 19 seconds left. Palmgren comes across the timeline, working the right side, swings it over to Henderson for three, and it's no good. Rebounded by Lawrence, 11 seconds. Lawrence with a big offensive rebound. Pass to Young to Polgr 5 seconds, drives. Young for three at the Buzzard, and it's no good. Rebound by Hazel. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. The Mighty Warriors lead 51-42.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
Determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned.
from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship, together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Welcome back, 51-42. Going into the money quarter, Brian. A lot of different basketball right there coming out of the break for both teams. As Cardinal Gibbons slowed down.
Since the first quarter, the Warriors have been able to slow them down and get back into their style of basketball. Ambrosiak leads all scores with 16 points, 4 in that third quarter. As we head for the money period, Ambrosiak, Hadley, Hazael, Chessick, and Kane.
With your fourth quarter sponsor, Security Sound Systems, Brian Snow with the call.
Thank you very much. It's the Security Sound Systems money period. Hazael on the bounce pass right side to Ambrosiak. Want to say hello to some folks listening to us from Toronto, Ontario. Lawrence a steal. Lawrence on the fly in from Kane. Lost the ball, picked it up, got it back, dumps it to Harvey, goes up. Nope, foul called on Kane. Not the way you wanted to start the fourth quarter if you're Mount Zion with a 9-point lead. 2 fouls on Kane, and Harvey will head to the free throw line. Only 2 points in the game. Those came in the third quarter. Harvey gets ready, offers the free throw, a brick off the left side of the rim. Shameen Brown comes back in. Hadley departs, and remember, Hadley is playing with 3 fouls, but she has played awesome. She's played some great defense here tonight.
Harvey's second free throw is good.
She makes 1 of 2, 3 points in the game for Harvey. 8-point lead, 51-43, 7:40 for the money period. Here comes Ambrosiak on the attack left side. Picks up the dribble, looking for help. Drops a bounce pass to Kane on the left baseline. Shovel pass to Chessick. She lays it in. What a left-handed pass. 10 points for Chessick along with 11 rebounds. Second double-double of the game for Mount Zion. Here comes Lawrence on the attack. Lawrence on the move to the right. Shovels a pass underneath to Harvey. Harvey lost the ball going up. Kane stays with it. Back out front. Ibokwe, a 15-footer. Nope. Rebound Young. Had it. Lost it. Ball on the floor. Lawrence comes out with it. Into the right corner. Lawrence with a stutter step dribble against Ambrosia. Cross-court pass left to Young. Whips a pass to Harvey at the free throw line. Harvey on the drive. In on Kane. Turns. Looks. Kane blocks the shot and clears it. Warrior ball up 10. 6:55 for the money period. Brown across into the front court outside left. On the attack in from the left. 15-footer. Bank no. Rebound Harvey. She's got 5 rebounds. Harvey falls to the floor. We get a jump ball, and it'll belong to Cardinal Gibbons. Henderson back in, and it's good to see Sierra Smith back in the contest.
Yes, as you have to bring her back in. You don't want her to leave at the end of the game after she made that point for the Mighty Warriors.
Against full court pressure, they throw it away.
As Hennessy tried to kick it over to Ibukwe, and Ibukwe was headed breaking down the court, and that's a turnover, careless turnover, only down by 10, under 7 minutes.
Very careless, very careless. Baseline right, they look to come in. A lob pass and play to Kane. Kick out right corner. 3 ball by Chessick. Yes!
And it's a 3.
5 in the fourth quarter for Chessick. 13 in the game. They come ahead to Henderson. Henderson on the drive. Kick out. Palmgren. A 3 to answer. No good from the right. And the rebound taken down by Chessick. Here come the Warriors on the push. Chessick in the front court. Chessick on the drive all the way. Lost the ball. Lawrence stripped her clean. Lawrence on the move into the front court. Bumped by Brown. Foul by Brown.
Right there is a great strip by the Crusaders, not handing that foul to Cardinal Gibbons. 2
fouls on Brown, 6:21 for the Security Sound Station money period. Missed steal by Brown, and it's out of bounds. And it will stay with Cardinal Gibbons. And Ibokwe, Palmgren, Henderson, Lawrence, and Sierra Smith. That's the 5 on the floor for the Crusaders. Chessick, Brown, Hazael, Kane, and Ambrosia starting 5 on the floor for Mount Zion. They played the majority of the game. And a foul called on Hazael. That is her second. And that's the last foul they can give with 6:15 remaining in the money period. They look to come in. And a travel. Good job by Chessick and Hazael on that double team.
If you can look at the fouls in this quarter, in this half right here, compared to last half.
Yeah.
As Cardinal Gibbons has stopped hacking as much as the Mighty Warriors lead the way with 6.
Chessick has it on the right side. Out front is Kane. Kane against pressure. Starts to dribble, kills it, looking, and a 5-second violation against Gibbons. Against the Warriors, I beg your pardon. This is the biggest lead of the night for the Mighty Warriors. Pastor Ernest Williams, thank you for the shout. And Marianne Love saying hello to you and all the folks in Toronto, Ontario. Ibokwe to come in play to Palmgren. Palmgren trots it up. Palmgren across into the front court. Palmgren leans over the dribble against Brown, drops a bounce pass to Lawrence. Lawrence turns right of the lane, lost the ball going up. Ball free, Palmgren rescues, right baseline jump, rimming no. Rebound on the floor, goes back up to Henderson, out front Lawrence, right corner Palmgren. Palmgren on the drive, in from the right, drops a bounce pass underneath for Ibokwe, intended for Franks out of bounds, and it belonged to the Warriors. 13-point lead, 5:35 remaining in the money period. They come into Hazael against the full court trap. They have it in play to Brown, now to Chessick. Chessick with a fake, whips a pass underneath, intended for Kane, but Henderson got there in a hurry to deflect the ball out of bounds.
As Chessick was driving, Kane wasn't open as Brown right there got the interception.
Hazael to come in, baseline left. In play to Chessick, 3 ball left corner. Yes! That's a huge 3-point goal.
2 threes right there, back-to-back by Chessick on both baselines. Right side or left side. Frank comes across.
And come into Henderson, drops a bounce pass and stolen. Hazael comes up with the steal. Kane chest pass ahead to Brown. Brown comes across the timeline into the front court, guarded by Henderson. The Warriors have been pushed tonight, and they have responded well. Henderson with a foul. That's her third, and 3 team fouls on the Crusaders here in the second half. As coming in is Bailey Underwood. Out goes Franks. Brown to come in. Bounce pass in play to Chessick at the timeline. Free throw line, Hazael. Over the top pass intended for Brown. Loose ball foul on Brown. And that is her third. And that is a 1-and-1 situation. And the refs missed a 1-and-1 in the first half. They see this one now. And it's Henderson that will head to the free throw line. 1 for 1 in the game from the line tonight. Henderson gets ready, offers the free throw, in and out, rebound chased down. They chase it down and throw it to the half-court line as Hazael comes across into the front of court. You're hearing coach saying pull back. Chessick has it off to the right. Chessick between the rings. Got push, no call. Now Brown has it off to the right. Brown has it with a left-hand dribble. Turns on the dribble. Leaves it for Chessick. Chessick on the fly. 15-footer, yes! Chessick has taken over here in the fourth quarter. 7 in the fourth quarter. 15 for the game to lead all scores. Here comes Palmgren on the attack. Over the top pass to Mbokwe. A 15-footer rims out. Rebound Kane. And I stand corrected. Kane now has 10 rebounds. 61-43, and a foul called is on Henderson, and that is her fourth foul.
Chessick with 8 straight points for the Mighty Warriors, his biggest lead, 61-43 here in the fourth quarter.
4:16 left in the money period. The security sound station money period. Brown across into the front court. Gets Palmgren out of the way. Keeps her dribble with her right hand. Now finds Ambrosia. Ambrosia over the top pass to Chessick. Back to Ambrosia. What a drop pass! Missed the layup. Lawrence clears the rebound. Back come the Crusaders on the fly. Lawrence in the front court, outside right. Lawrence on the drive, in on Kane. Pulls out to the right baseline. Kane got a hand on it. Ball's free underneath. Jump ball. It belongs to the Warriors.
Checking in the game is Madison Holler.
Holler in for the first time since the second quarter. And now with a little bit of breathing room and 3:51 remaining in the contest, 61-43, Warriors lead by 18. Remember, they trailed by one at the end of one, and were tied at the half. Ambrosia has it out front. We'll talk to Coach Houston after the ball game. On the right side is Hazael, guarded by Mbokwe. Hazael with a wraparound dribble. Here she comes into the lane. 15-footer, nope. Rebound comes down to Palmgren. Palmgren on the push in the front court. Palmgren on the fly. Works it out to the left. Holler has it this time. 3-point stripe to the left. Holler picks up her dribble. Out front it comes to Lawrence. Lawrence holds and looks. Lawrence left-hand dribble now switches to the right. Backs up. 20-footer head of the key. No good. Rebound Hazael. And they all just stood there. And now Brown brings it across. Brown into the front court. On the drive into the lane and a foul called. And that foul is charged to Palmgren. And I have her with 3 fouls.
3:02 left here in the money quarter, 61-43.
The Warriors lead by 18. They come into Brown, a straight on 3. No. Kane follows. Yes.
Kane with an offensive rebound, huge offensive rebound.
11 rebounds for Kane, 63-43. Palmgren on the push, out to Mbokwe. Mbokwe nearly lost it and then throws it away. It belongs to the Warriors. Cardinal Gibbons was competitive for the better part of 3 quarters, but then the Warriors opened it up midway through the third period. Matter of fact, they opened it up in the third period with 6 straight points. Here's Chessick on the drive. In from the left. Goes up. Nope. Foul call. Chessick will head to the line to shoot 2 as she takes another tumble. Holler the foul, her second. And 6 fouls on the Crusaders. Hadley will come in just a moment.
2:37 left here. Chessick's first free throw is rims out.
So Chessick misses the first of 2. She's 2 for 5 from the free throw line. Young back in and Bulkway out. Henderson back in as Cardinal Gibbons will go offense-defense.
Smaller lineup for the Cardinal Gibbons as they trail by 20 in the 2:37 mark here in the money quarters, sponsored by Security Sound Station.
Chessick working on 15 points. Free throw number 2, got it. She's got 16. 16 points, 11 rebounds for number 11. And now against full court pressure, Hadley, a steal, goes up, nope. Rebound, Brown, back up, block. Rebound by Young. They come ahead to Henderson. Henderson across the timeline into the front court. Right side, Palmgren. Palmgren backs up for 3, got it. And that is her first 3-point goal of the night.
And that's a full timeout called by Cardinal Gibbons coach Jessica Lowe, 64-46. With just 140 ticks left here until the final buzzer. We're going to step away. You're listening to Mount Zion Basketball on Triangle Sports Hub.
Sportsmanship, it means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team.
Being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad, son,
daughter,
coach. Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together, we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Inside of the Security Sound Systems fourth quarter, Brian Snow, PD Doris here with you. And we thank you for joining us tonight. A quick post-game brought to you by Grumpy Barbers. And they sponsor our scoreboard for both games. And we got a second game coming your way at the conclusion of this one. 2:19 remaining. And now Hadley with a long chest pass ahead to Kane. Kane on the fly, gets in, shoots in!
Great outlet pass by Hadley to Kane.
14 for Kane along with 12 rebounds. Henderson on the fly, in on Hadley. Hadley picks up her 4th foul.
Hadley was told not to foul from the coach when she came in, but first thing she did was foul. That's her 4th.
And that's how you extend the game. Henderson 0 for 1 from the free throw line. And it is a 1-and-1 situation. Ambrosia in, Hadley out, so the starters more than likely will finish the game. Henderson's free throw is no good, and the rebound on the floor, still on the floor. Ambrosia comes out with it, ahead to Brown. Brown peels out near the timeline. Henderson applies pressure. Brown in the front court, outside left, now finds Ambrosiak. Ambrosiak looks, comes back out front to Chessick. Chessick on the move to the right. Missed steal by Smith. Chessick, 15-footer. Nope, rebound taken down by Underwood. Lob pass ahead to Henderson. Henderson on the fly, in from the left, drives in on Kane with a Euro, missed it, and a foul called on Kane with 1:37 left.
Great penetration right there by Henderson to go in strong as she was undersized against Kane.
Kane's foul is her 3rd, 1:37 remaining in the contest. Satira Rice will come on for the Warriors in just a moment. Henderson's free throw is no good. She's 0 for the quarter. She is 0 for 3 from the free throw line.
Trailing by 20, 66-46, 1:37.
And it looks
Mighty
like
Warriors will improve to 7-0 tonight.
And it looks like it'll be another double-digit win. Henderson misses another one. She's 0 for 4 from the line in the 4th quarter. Ambrosiak in the front court. Ambrosiak on the fly to the baseline. Throws up the reverse. No good. Rebound taken down by Underwood. And it's out of bounds. It'll belong to the Crusaders, and you can put this one in the book, folks.
1:24 left here. Ambrosiak.
It's Hazael that will pull the trigger. Baseline right, in play to Ambrosiak. Ambrosiak steps through, 12-footer. Nope. Rebound, Hazael. Hazael will come back outside and use some more time. Brown has it out near the timeline, straddling the timeline. Finds Hazael, 1:10 remaining. Brown has it back. Brown on the drive, comes back outside. Bounce pass to Hazael, missed steal Palmgren. Hazael off to the right. Hazael hands it off to Ambrosiak. A minute to go. Ambrosiak steps through, missed the layup. Rebound on the floor, still on the floor. It comes down to Young, poked away from behind by Kane. It comes ahead to Harvey on the right baseline. outside to Underwood. Palmgren a three out front, missed. Kane the rebound. 13 rebounds for Kane tonight. 40 seconds left. Brown in the front court. You want to hold the ball here. Ball's free. That's a live ball in play. And we get a foul. Is it out of bounds or do we have a foul?
Cardinal Gibbons ball.
Nope. Yep, it's Crusader ball, 35.7 remaining. Well, it took a while for the Warriors to get started, but they got started and they are now finishing. They are up 20, 28 seconds left. Bounce pass to Harvey on the baseline. Kane gets a hand on it, comes up with a steal, looking for help. Ambrosia with a pass ahead to Hazael. Hazael on the fly, front court to the left. Pushed by Underwood, now pushed by Palmgren, and a travel. And unless we get another basket, that will probably be the final turnover of the night. 13.8 seconds remaining. 66-46. You hear the coaches say no fouls. 10 seconds. Palmgren in the front court, shuffles the pass out. Henderson a three off the back of the rim because Kane comes down with their 14th rebound, taps it to Rice. Rice lost the ball, and this ball game is over. Put it in the book. The Lady Warriors are now 7-0 on the year with a 66-46 win.
And with a 66-46 victory, the Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion will end next after the holiday break. They will go on the road to Southern Wake Academy where they already beat the Southern Wake Academy Lions by 45 at the beginning of the season. We're going to step away. Come right back here for final stats, facts, and figures of the first of the doubleheader. You're listening to Mighty Warriors basketball on Triangle Sports Hub.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HIQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HiQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Live your life and just let go. If you try, then you will know.
Sportsmanship, it means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
And being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official,
Mom,
Dad, son,
daughter, coach.
are we in this together?
sportsmanship. Together, we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Welcome back inside the Mighty Warriors den as the Mighty Warriors escape with a 20-point victory over the Crusaders from Cardinal Gibbons. We have Coach Houston on the set with us. Brian, you want to go ahead and ask Coach a couple questions?
Coach, what took your team so long to get started in this game? It came out with a rough start, only getting 4 field goals in the first period, and you guys were pushed tonight.
Yeah, we were. We were really pushing that. Yeah, excuse my voice, it's gone. But I think it was more nerves than anything because this is our first time being in this conference. And really, this was like our first game. This is our first game that really pushed us. Even with the boys earlier, same thing. We had a chance to see where we're at as far as what this league goes and stuff. So I feel pretty good about that.
Come out in the second half. You guys open up in the third quarter, outscoring them 17-7. What was some of the adjustments you made at halftime to open up the second half?
Well, basically, this is a Christian school, so I really can't mention what I said in the locker room because I was really upset with the girls, you know what I mean? But the thing that we told them was that we were fine. We were fine. We were being challenged, but you could see the talent level was different. But the other girls from Gibbons, they were scrappy. They were tough. They, you know what I'm saying? They were all the things that we needed to see in a basketball game.
Yes, Coach, you go into break with a week off, and then you come back and you play a much unexperienced team on the road, Southern Wake Academy. How are you going to prepare these girls for the next game? Because you go from one game tonight where it's, tied up at halftime, contested, until a team that pretty much is less experienced.
Right.
I mean, how do you keep the girls involved?
Well, you know what? Like we tell them, it's just like at a barber shop on Saturday, and the shop can be packed, right? And it's only one barber. He can only do one head at a time. He can only do one head at a time. Then he does this head at a time. It's the same way with the girls. We tell them, yo, man, just take your time. Take your time. Good things will happen. But you got to play defense. If you don't play defense or rebound, then we're not going to win in this league. We're not going to win at all.
Okay.
The other thing that really got me, at the start of the second half, you guys, the pressure finally worked.
Right.
You were able to force 9 turnovers in that third period, and you turned it into 13 points.
Wow.
That's huge. That's been a key for you guys to get the turnovers and turn them into points. It's like you said at halftime, they're all right, but it just seemed like they didn't believe it during the first half, and they allowed Cardinal Gibbons to come back and tie the score.
Right.
But that third quarter, they knew
all year. So it showed like a lot of guts in the girls, that they got a lot of heart and they really, really want to play. But they really showed themselves tonight. I'm really proud of them. I'm really, really proud of them.
All right, Coach Houston, congratulations on the big victory tonight in your first contest against a much stronger team, and we look forward to calling some more games after the break. I just want to wish your team a happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays, and we'll see you after the break. Coach, congratulations.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, you heard it right there from Coach John Houston from your Mighty Warriors. We're going to step away, and we're going to be right back here for the nightcap of our doubleheader against the 2-3 Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion against the 2-0 Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork, and communication, but dedication to my sport and my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, can you do this?
I'll probably forget a lot of things, but I won't forget the lessons I learned.
From the way you act towards my teammates?
Refereeing and other things. What kind of lessons do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Welcome back. Now it's time to get back in the driver's seat. Another big game here as the 2-1 Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders out of the Cap 7 4A conference, coached by Jim Ryan, are 13-13 and 5-7 2018-2019. They'll be in their hunter green away jerseys, trimmed in black numbers, Vegas gold, and your Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion 2-3. Recent loss 60-54 Saturday against United Faith Christian in overtime on the road. Both teams, if you look at it, Brian, Cardinal Gibbons, in the 2 games they've played, 3 games, they've averaging 58 points per game. They return a couple. They return Michael Bonney, a senior 6'3", averaged 7 points per game. Last year, this season, in the 3 games, he's at 18 points. Then you look at Brady Wyden, 10 points per game this season, averaged last season 10. And, you know, well-established team as the Crusaders are returning some of their roster spots from last year, but they haven't seen the Mighty Warriors play yet. Can you go ahead and take us and break down the Mighty Warriors tonight?
Well, with the Warriors, they come in with a record of 2-3. As you mentioned, they lost recently on Saturday to United Faith Christian. That was a 60-54 game in overtime. In the 3 losses, they must be ready to slow this game down, but when they get a chance to speed it up, they have to speed it up, and that is going to be predicated by their defense.
Yes, as the Mighty Warriors, one of their losses, they are in a restricted season, so they'll have only 6 more home games the rest of the season, as they're on the road for majority of it, and the conference play. But tonight's game is definitely going to be tested.
It is.
They played just the 4 games in 10 days at the beginning of the season 2 weeks ago. They faced Cape Fear Academy twice, the Hurricanes twice. They faced them down there in Wilmington and lost. They come up here, and Cape Fear took them all the way to the end. And tonight, it's not going to be much different than the Cape Fear game. As you look at the lineup for Cardinal Gibbons, 6'3", 5'11", 6'3", 6'1", 6'1", 5'10", 6'3", 6 foot, 6'1", 6'5", and even 6 foot.
They got to defend some bigger players tonight, and that's going to be a test for the Warriors who, for lack of a better term, are not that deep. Yes, they have a lot of players, but they're facing a deeper ball club and a disciplined ball club.
Yes, as you look at the rosters, Cardinal Gibbons comes in with 15 on the roster, as the Mighty Warriors only have 10 dressed tonight. We're going to step away from a word from our sponsors and come right back here with the starting lineups from your PA announcer.
Sportsmanship, it means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team.
Being a good host to our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official,
Mom,
Dad, son,
daughter, coach.
are we in this together?
sportsmanship. Together, we made the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
respect for the opposing team.
Being a good host to our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad, son,
daughter, coach.
Are we in this together?
We made the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Welcome back inside the Mighty Warriors Den. I'm P.D. Doris with Brian Snow with your call for tonight's doubleheader action as the Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders 2-1 in the Cap 7 4A Conference in North Carolina match up against the 2-3 Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion, coached by Stephen Baines, and the Crusaders coached by Jim Ryan. We're going to go ahead to our PA announcer for the starting lineups.
Number 12, Micah Jones. Number 15, Brady Wilson. And number 23, Sam McMahon.
As you heard from the PA announcer right there, as the crowd is getting pumped up for the doubleheader tonight. Not much of a different starting lineup for the Mighty Warriors as Dominique Finney controls the front court with the Leach brothers, followed by Cesar and Autry Dawkins. For the Cardinal Gibbons, Roman, Bonnie, Jones, Walden, and Hickman.
For the Warriors, Finney, Leach, Caesar, and Dawkins. White tops, white bottoms. Maroon numbers trimmed in Vegas gold for the Warriors. Hunter green tops and bottoms. Black numbers trimmed in Vegas gold. It's the Arena Sportsnet first quarter where every fan has a voice and every team has a fan. And I want to thank this man for allowing Arena Sportsnet and myself to come aboard with the first quarter call. Here's Petey Doris.
First tips controlled by the Mighty Warriors. Cesar, Keyshawn, Roshan, left side to Finney. Finney in the paint to Dawkins, and shot goes up and he's fouled.
Good shot. Good job by Caesar cutting to the basket.
Caesar headed to the free throw line. First foul is going to be on Micaiah Jones. Caesar inbound the ball right, left of the basket. Bounce pass into Finney. Finney pulls it out. Top of the key is Roshan. Roshan between the rinks, looking right side. Finds Finney popping through. Finney behind the back. Goes in right side. Shot no good. Controlled by Bonnie. A rebound. Working the left side. Front court is Jones. Jones guarded tightly by Keyshawn. Jones right side. Between the legs. 5-second counts. Keyshawn flicks it out behind the back court. Over to Bonnie. Bonnie gets across timeline to Walden. Walden drives into paint, spins, puts up a shot, air ball. Finney comes down with the rebound. Finney back court over to Keyshawn. Leach comes across timeline and looks left side to his brother Keyshawn. Keyshawn over to Dawkins in the corner. Dawkins in the paint, kicks it out right baseline. Shot three, no good. Rebound controlled by Gibbons. Is Roman coming down with the rebound. Left back court to Jones. Jones comes down, quarterback working left to right. Cardinal Gibbons working. Swinging around the perimeter. Right side, guarded tightly by Cesar. Right corner is Hickman. Hickman backs it in. Turnover right there. Cesar. Numbers goes up with a shot. Foul is on the floor. It's going to be the second foul by Cardinal Gibbons.
Good job by Caesar getting into the lane.
Cesar being inbounded the ball left of the goal. Calls out a play, kicks it over to Roshan. Roshan pulls it out just across the timeline. Guarded tightly by Cardinal Gibbons. Nice. Finney with the give and go. Finney with the layup, and it's good. First basket, just 6:18 left here. We're minute and 60 in the contest. Cardinal Gibbons working left to right, drives as it's hit away by Keyshawn.
Good job by Keyshawn Leach.
Brady Wyden being inbound the ball right of the goal. Looking to bring it in, lobs it in. Over to Bonnie. Bonnie over to Jones. Jones for three. And it's tipped. And a rebound by Finney. Finney working right side, comes across the timeline. Baseline pass to Cesar, and it's out of bounds.
You got to go to the basket with that one. You have control with a ball handler like Finney. You got to go to the basket.
Especially when you run the full court and you dishing it in. As pass was deflected by Cesar. Leach in with the layup, and it's no good. Rebounded, loose ball. Dawkins to Leach. Cesar coming down with it.
Get out of there.
Pulls it out. Dawkins working left wing, pulls it all the way out to Keyshawn. Keyshawn drives, penetrate. Cesar for three on the way. Rebounded, controlled by Wyden. Wyden's got numbers 2-on-1, kicks it over. Turnover is Keyshawn. Keyshawn working the right side, drives, puts it up, no good. Coming down with it is Cardinal Gibbons. Is going to be on
Caesar. Caesar picks up the foul. That's his first, and the first team foul. Only 2-0 our score.
4:47 left here in the first quarter. Gibbons inbound the ball right of their goal, kicks it in, and to Bonnie as it's off of Finney. 4:45 left here, 2-0. Hickman tries to bring it in. Needs to get it in before the 5-second call. Just beats the 5-second call. Roman to Jones. Jones top of the key between the rinks. Kicks it over right side to Bonnie. Bonnie penetrates, dishes right side to Wardovich. To Jones, and it's no good. And it's Pimptail coming down with the rebound for the Mighty Warriors. 2-0 midway through the Arena Sportsnet first quarter. Dawkins looking. Back, shoots it back out to Keyshawn. Keyshawn left side gets a screen by Finney. Drives left side. Layup and it's good.
Nice job by Keyshawn Leach.
Keyshawn Leach with a second basket here in the first quarter for the Mighty Warriors. Cardinal Gibbons works left to right. Jones top of the key, drives, penetrate, 15-foot shot off the right elbow is good. Leach to Dawkins. Dawkins ahead, front court, pulls it all the way back out. Caesar drives, dances, left-handed layup, and he's fouled.
Attacking the basket.
Miles Peterson, a junior 5'9" guard, will check in for Cardinal Gibbons. That sends Caesar to the free throw line to attempt the first foul shot tonight for both teams.
Want to make your free throws if you're Mount Zion. This is where they've struggled.
Mount Zion's only a 42% free throw shooter as a team. Checking in the game is Miles Peterson. Checking out is Jones. Micah Jones checks out. He is the freshman, averaging 8 points per game for Cardinal Gibbons. Finney with offensive rebound and a putback off the missed free throw by Caesar. Set up in a full court man-to-man press. As they break the press, right side is Hickman. Layup, reverse, and it's good. Cardinal Gibbons 6-4. Mighty Warriors lead. Audrey Dawkins comes across the timeline, looks top of the key to Keyshawn. Keyshawn drives, pulls it back out. Left side to Pittman, goes up, baseline, and we have an offensive foul on Emmanuel Pimptail for the Mighty Warriors. He dropped his shoulders, he went baseline, left side. Pimptail checks out as Roshan checks back in for the Mighty Warriors. Mighty Warriors set up in that 1-2-1-1 full court press. On the ball is Caesar and Dawkins. Dawkins trapping out baseline, gets it off. Coming across the timeline is the Cardinal Gibbons working left to right. Pulls it all the way out is Barber. Barber looked down low on the right post is Roman. Roman kicks it out top of the key for three on the way, and it's good. Bonnie with the first three of tonight's game. Cardinal Gibbons takes the lead, 7-6.
And their first lead.
2:53 left here. Roshan to Dawkins. Caesar for two. Caesar with a runner. As Cardinal Gibbons on the guard side has went very small, taking out the freshman Jones. Breaking the full court press, working left to right. Top of the key is Patterson. Patterson drives, and we have a whistle. Checking in the game for the first time is Mavindas for Cardinal Gibbons. Double dribble is the call. Coming across the timeline is Leach. Leach, baseline, and Finney wasn't there.
3 turnovers.
3 turnovers, 8-7 is your lead. 2:27 left on the Grumpy Barbers scoreboard. Miles Peterson, a junior 5'9" guard, averaging 5 points, comes across the timeline, guarded tightly by Caesar. Calls out a play, swings at the top of the key, left side over to Wojciech. Swings it top side to Peterson. And we have a three on the way, and it's good. That's 2 threes right there by Michael Bonnie.
That's their specialty.
10-9 as Cardinal Gibbons, and it's a foul. The foul is going to be on Wojciech.
When you face a jump shooting team and you try to put pressure on them, if you get a turnover, you have to take advantage.
Roshan Leach goes to the free throw line. 2:01 left here in the first quarter as the Mighty Warriors trail 10-9 with the made free throw by Keyshawn.
First free throw make of the night.
Second free throw is no good, rims out. Bonnie with a rebound. Big defensive rebound for the Crusaders. Miles Patterson comes across the timeline, swings left side over to Wojciech. He drives baseline, puts up a shot, and it's going to be out of bounds. Going to stay right with the Crusaders.
Couldn't come up with it after they got the strip.
Brady Wyden, the senior 6'3" guard, checks back in the game for the Crusaders. Barber swings that top side to Patterson. 1:45 left here. Patterson gets between the rings, swings it over right side. 1:40 left here in the first quarter. We're going to have 3 on the way, and it's air ball. Rebounded by Roshan. Roshan Leach comes across the timeline, far side. Drives, crosses his man up, looks top of the key over to his brother, Keyshawn. Keyshawn back to Leach as the crowd's steady piling in here in the first quarter. 10-9. We got a great game on hand. Left side is Roshan to Dawkins. Dawkins, top of the key, puts up a 3, and it's hard off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Finney. Finney looked like he wanted to take the 3, swings out top of the key to Roshan. Roshan drives, and he is fouled. He's going to be pushed from behind by Rob Barber, the junior, 6-foot guard for Cardinal Gibbons.
5 team fouls.
Cardinal Gibbons has seen a lot of bench action tonight.
Yes, they have. They have a deep ball club, Cardinal Gibbons does.
10-9 is your score. Just 60 seconds left here. Working left side is Roshan. Roshan to Finney, top of the key. 54 seconds left here. Waiting for a play to develop. Picks up the dribble. Autry Dawkins got the ball top of the key over to Roshan. Roshan left side. 45 seconds left. Goes into paint, finds, sees his brother Keyshawn. Keyshawn puts it on the floor, drives into paint, puts up a shot, and he's fouled.
They're attacking the basket, but now, I'll say it again, they must make their free throws. They're taking advantage, but they have to make their free throws.
You know, one difference in, I think if I was Coach Stephen Baines, you know, over Thanksgiving, we'd be shooting free throws every day. You have to.
Yes.
I used to hate shooting free throws at the beginning of every practice. Coach would say, nothing, I don't want to hear the ball bounce. I want you to shoot 100 free throws.
Mm-hmm.
Then at the end of practice, 100 more. He didn't care if we're there 7 hours.
That's how Larry Bird got to be one of the greatest free throw shooters ever.
Ties it up at the first free throw. Second free throw is good. The Mighty Warriors take the lead at 11-10. 37 seconds left here on the Grumpy Barber scoreboard. Inside the Mighty Warriors den here in Durham, North Carolina. I'm PD Doors with Brian Snow with your call tonight. Right side is Jones. Jones top of the key, swings it left side to Patterson. Patterson trying to find something open up down low is Jones. Jones 20 seconds baseline, and it's a turnover by Cardinal Gibbons. 16 seconds. Cesar comes across the timeline. He's got numbers, pulls it all the way out. Right side is Roshan. Roshan 8 seconds, pulls his man all the way out. Double trap is Finney. 4 seconds. Finney drives, and it's out of bounds, and it stays right with Mighty Warriors. 2 seconds left. They'll be inbounding the ball on the baseline. And Cesar will be bringing it in left of their goal. Cesar brings it in to Finney. Finney with a base jumper, and it's no good. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. The Mighty Warriors lead 11-10 over the Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders out of the Cap 7 Conference in Raleigh, North Carolina. We're going to take a quick break.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HIQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine. It gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HiQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Welcome back inside the Mighty Warriors den. With your call in the second quarter will be Brian Snow.
Thank you very much. We start the second quarter for Cardinal Gibbons. They come out Jones, Roman, Bonnie, who's on the floor, joined by Hickman and Wilden. Left to right as we see and as you folks are listening along at home with us. Jones has it this time. Out front it comes to Bonnie. Bonnie gives it up to Wilden on the move left to right. Right corner Jones, a 3, short. Finney the rebound. Back come the Warriors on the push. A bounce pass tipped away by Jones, who got back on defense.
Great defense by Jones. If he didn't push that out of bounds, that would have been an easy two for Mighty Warriors.
Both Leaches on the floor along with Finney, Dawkins, and Caesar. Starters remain on the floor. Dawkins to the free throw line. Fakes, picks up his dribble. Now finds Leach off to the right. Leach leans over the dribble on the attack into the lane. Feeds it left corner. Dawkins comes up shooting and hitting. That's a deuce.
Long two right there by Dawkins as he was just a toe inside the perimeter.
13-10, 7:15 left in the half. Jones at the controls. Plays it right side to Hickman. Hickman back to Jones. Bonnie has it out front. Comes up shooting. No good from 20, but a foul called. Foul is charged to Caesar, his second and third team foul. And Micah Bonnie will head to the free throw line. Bonnie, 18 points per game this season. He's yet to come to the free throw line tonight. 6 points in the game. Free throw number one. No good off the back of the rim.
Definitely need to capitalize on the free throws, both teams.
Yes.
As we've seen in the girls' game, they capitalize in the second half on free throws.
Second free throw rims out. Finney the rebound. A rarity. They missed 2 free throws. Here comes Leach on the push. Rashawn Leach dancing on the dribble outside right. Feeds it left to Dawkins. Dawkins, a couple of bounces. Now attacks right of the lane. Comes up shooting. No good from 15. And Roman the rebound. Roman looks for help. Finds Jones. Jones accelerates into the front court. Bonnie touch pass underneath to Wilden for the layup. What a pass.
No good. Layup was no good.
Oh, they missed the layup. I beg your pardon. 13-10, 6:39 left. Leach's layup. That one is good. And the foul called. Thank you for finding that.
So it was a the 3-man weave back in the day.
Yes.
That's exactly how it was. The ball didn't touch the floor past half court, but he missed a layup. Was Roman.
Rashawn Leach to the free throw line. 3 in the game. Make it 4 as he drops the free throw. And suddenly it's a 6-point lead. And that foul is charged to Wilden. And that is his third foul. Jones comes across into the front court, guarded by Caesar. Boney pushing Keyshawn Leach out of the way. Right corner, Roman. Roman on the drive against Finney, picks up his dribble. Pat comes out front to Corrigan. Corrigan back to Boney on the drive to the right, and an offensive foul.
As he was pushing off, as he's driving, trying to push off Keyshawn. And he did it right in front of the official. 18
fouls as Emmanuel Pimental, 6'4" junior, checks in. Finney gets his first rest, second substitution of the game for the Warriors. Leach in the front court with a scissor dribble. Now Caesar has it left of the key. Caesar on the drive in front of the left. Roman got a piece of it. Caesar able to get it back. Caesar attacks, goes in, and a foul called, and more free throws. It's on Diego Roman, his first and the 9th team foul. (16-10), Warriors lead by 6, and Caesar to the free throw line, 0 for 2 from the line tonight. Caesar attempts the free throw, got it. He'll get the penalty shot. 3 points in the game for him.
Warriors be leading by double digits if they made half of their free throws they missed.
Absolutely. They've missed 3 so far tonight. Caesar drops the second one. 6 for 9 from the free throw line. 18-10, 6 minutes for the half. Jones accelerates front court to the left. Jones drops a bounce pass underneath. Turnaround shot right left of the lane is no good for Hickman. And the rebound comes down to the Warriors. Dawkins gathered it in. Here's Leach on the drive right of the lane. Finds Caesar on the attack in from the right. Lefty scoop, missed. Caesar attacks the rebound, able to get it. Bounces off of his chest, and it comes into the hands of Boney. Now they run ahead to Hickman. Hickman on the fly, unable to control it. Comes back out to Corrigan. A bounce pass underneath to Boney. Right hand scoop layup missed. Rebound comes down to Dawkins. They're getting the shots. They're just not putting them in.
Dawkins with a third rebound.
And timeout called by the Warriors. Stephen Bain says we have to stay under control. It's a 30-second timeout. We will keep it here. Pete, what have you seen so far here in the first half?
Well, as soon as the Mighty Warriors get ahead of themselves, that's when they play careless ball. And that's exactly what they're doing. this quarter right here to open up the second quarter. I mean, they have no points on the board other than the free throws. And it's like they need to slow down the same pace they had in the first quarter. Relax. Sit in the back seat. Let's take a pill. You know, just relax and play their ball. Don't play in the hands of Gibbons, because Gibbons is a whole lot faster than the Mighty Warriors.
18-10, 5:27 left here in the second quarter. And here in said second quarter, the Warriors 2 for 8 from the field. Cardinal Gibbons 1 for 7. Correct that, 0 for 7. Dawkins off to the left. Jump pass underneath. Pimentel going for it. Stolen by Boney. Boney lost the ball going up, but a foul called. Pimentel picks up the foul.
That's his second.
So Pimentel and Caesar each with 2 fouls. And at the timeline, Boney looks to bring it in. He comes in play to Jones. Jones trots it up, accelerates in the front court, gets Caesar to back off. Jones picks up his dribble, looks for help. Now finds Wonovich. Wonovich off to the left. Wonovich turns on the dribble, attacks right of the lane. A right-handed hook pass underneath to Boney for the layup. His first field goal of the second quarter, 8 in the game to lead them. And it's 18-12 and 4:50 remaining in the first half of play. Rashawn Leach at the controls with a left-hand dribble. Leach on the attack to the free throw line. Turns, comes back out. Pimentel deep on the right wing. Pimentel starts his dribble with a left hand. Now attacks all the way. 15-footer. No. Rebound Boney. Chance to make it a 4-point game. Jones on the attack. Jones gets into the front court all the way with a right-hand scoop layup is in. His second field goal of the night. And right back comes Caesar, and he answers. Caesar has been the answer. 6 points for Caesar. Right back comes Wonovich. Wonovich dancing on the dribble off to the right. Hooks a pass back outside. A 3 by Corrigan is short. Rebound at Wonovich. Back out to Boney. 3 ball left corner. Yeah, he's hit 3 of them. And now they get a steal. 20-17. Back comes Jones on the push. Jones fake, shoots, scores. 1-point game.
1-point game. Two turnovers right there by the Mighty Warriors.
And we might see a timeout as the Gibbons crowd gets into the game. Here comes Leach on the attack. Outside left, guarded by Wonovich. Leach comes back out on the dribble with a right hand. Looks for help. Plays it left corner to Dawkins. Dawkins comes back out with a right hand dribble. 3.5 for the half. Dawkins leans over the dribble out near the timeline with the right hand and now starts his walk to the right. Now reverses back to the left. Dawkins way out near the timeline. Finney and Poway, or Powar, I beg your pardon, will come on for the Warriors in just a moment. On the right side is Leach. Rashawn Leach on the dribble, leans over, now backs out front. Leach on the attack with a left-hand dribble, finds Leach and an offensive foul.
Exactly what Cardinal Gibbons is waiting for him to push off. He does it every time he penetrates. If the officials watch it, he's going to get called for that every time he does it.
That foul is charged to, did they give that to oh, that's Pimentel, and that's his third. 5 team fouls, and now a chance for Cardinal Gibbons to get the lead for the first time tonight. On the left side is Hickman, out front Wonovich. Wonovich swings it out to the right side for Jones. Manadite on the floor. Out front Wonovich, 18-footer, got it, they have the lead. 21-20, and one of the officials tripped, and we get a whistle and timeout called by Cardinal Gibbons. When you face, it's a full timeout. We have our thoughts when we come back. 2:39 left in the half. Crusaders 21, Warriors 20 on the Warriors Basketball Network.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school days.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official, Mom,
Dad, son,
daughter, coach, are we in this together?
sportsmanship together. We made the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Cardinal Gibbons takes a timeout with a 21-20 victory here inside the Mighty Warriors Den. 2:39 left here. Brian, Mighty Warriors, you know, they lose the big lead. They're up by 7. Now they're down by 1.
There's one word that we have used, and we used it during the break: discipline. There is not enough discipline on the Warriors sidelines right now. 21-20, 2:39 remaining in the first half, and even with all of this, they're only down 1. In the front court is Leach. Bounce pass right side to left side to Keyshawn Leach. Leach stutter step dribble, jump pass left corner to Rayshawn Leach. Leach with a jab step fake, comes back out with a left hand dribble. 2:20 left in the first half. Leach orders everybody to clear out. Leach on the right wing, back left Caesar. Caesar on the attack, feeds it left corner to Dawkins. Dawkins comes back out with a right hand dribble. Out front it comes to Leach. Leach on the drive in from the right, finds Dawkins. Dawkins on the move, finds Rayshawn Leach. Leach in the right corner, 2 minutes for the half. Got to do something here as they reach for it, and Keyshawn Leach has it in the right corner. Keyshawn with a step back 3, short, rebound, Finney. Finney spins into the lane, looks for help, goes up, nope, foul, no foul called, and the rebound comes down to Namandite. Here comes Jones on the acceleration. Bounce pass out of bounds. And will it stay? Nope, it stays with the Crusaders. And Pimental coming back in. Remember, he's playing with 3 fouls as the Warriors are playing shorthanded tonight.
As Jones bounce passes to Memedite underneath. Memedite weren't even ready. I mean, he wasn't looking for the ball. It is right off of the Warriors. Crusaders ball.
Barber has it as Barber will bring it in, baseline right. Polgr on for the Warriors. Barber looks and looks. That's a 5-second count. Nobody saw it, and now they'll chase it down in the backcourt. Polgr plays defense with him. Here comes Jones with a high-step dribble, front court to the right. Jones, left-hand dribble, finds Wonovich. Wonovich has it, 1:26 left. Nemandite cuts to the baseline as Wonovich gets to the line. Scoop layup no good. And that foul is charged to Polgr, his first. 6 fouls on the Warriors. And now Wonovich will bring it in, baseline right. Still looking, slips it into Boney. Dump pass, Namandite, he lays it in. What a pass!
Great no-look pass by Barber to Momodite.
23-20, 3-point lead, 1:10 for the half. Polgr outside left. Nemandite guards him. Polgr, stutter step dribble, attacks the baseline, lost the ball, stolen by the Crusaders. Bonnie comes up with a steal, and Polgr picks up his second foul. They got to stop reaching. Now you got 3 players with at least 2 fouls, and now you put the ball in Cardinal Gibbons' hands as we're inside of the final minute to try to stay in this game. It's a 3-point lead, 23-20. Free throws coming for Jones. Micah Jones, 6 points in the game, yet to attempt a free throw. Jones's free throw is good. He'll get the penalty shot.
As Polgr was just sent to the locker room from their coach for kicking a chair as he come out with that foul.
Can't say I blame him. 24-20, 4-point lead. Jones's free throw is good, 25-20.
13-0 run right here for the Crusaders in the final 3 minutes of the first half.
Scoreless drought for the Warriors, and they need to end it here. 50 seconds for the first half. Rayshawn Leach out near the timeline, guarded by Wonovich. Leach on the attack, right of the lane, dumps it to Dawkins. He scores, and that ends the run. 4 for Dawkins. And now they come right back to Nemandite. Nemandite chased out to the left corner, gives it to Jones. Whip pass right side, fake by Wonovich on the drive in for the right with a right-hand scoop. Nope. Rebound on the floor, loose ball foul going in the other way.
The foul is going to be on DeBerry.
Xavier DeBerry picks up the foul, his first. Everybody that has come in has played. And 2 free throws coming up for the Warriors. And it will be Keyshawn Leach that will head to the free throw line.
Checking in the game for the Crusaders, Jack Finn, junior 6'1" forward.
Finn will come in a moment. Free throw here. Got it. Big free throw. Lead is 2. Finn in. Namadite comes out. 25-23. 24.9 left in the first half. Second free throw up. Bonus free throw down. 6 points for Leach. 25-24. 20 seconds left in the first half. Across into the front court is Patterson. Patterson comes out front to Boney. Warnovich has it on the left wing. Over the top pass to Boney. He lost it, got it back, out of bounds. Belongs to the Warriors. And would you believe it, they have a chance to get the lead before halftime. Rayshawn Leach trots it up. 8, 7, 6. Leach on the attack right of the lane. Lost the ball going up. Tipped out of bounds. Stays with the Warriors with 3.4 left in the half. And that looked like it went off of Leach. But it's Caesar that'll pull the trigger. Baseline left. In play to Finney. A fadeaway 3. Nope, and that's the half. Not the shot you wanted to in the first half. We're done with the half here. Your score is Cardinal Gibbons 25 and Mount Zion 24. We'll come back with our halftime activities after this. You're listening and watching Mount Zion Warriors basketball.
Unforgettables. Nice, nice. This show sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
Sportsmanship means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team.
Being a good host to our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official,
Mom,
dad, son,
daughter, cousin.
are we in this together?
sportsmanship together. We make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
25-24 in favor of Cardinal Gibbons as we get ready for the second half. For those of you listening on Arena Sportsnet, Triangle Sports Hub, and SHN Sports, we thank you. For those of you checking us out on the Mount Zion Christian Academy Facebook feed, we thank you for that as well. The Warriors are just coming out. They did not warm up to start the second half, and they are down an extra player. And they will sort it out. We hope that they sort it out and come out with a win. We're ready for the third quarter of tonight's game. And it's brought to you in part by Network One Sports. And with the call of period 3, here's Petey Doris.
As the Mighty Warriors begin inbounding the ball mid-court, is Leach to Leach. As Roshan brings across the timeline, working right to left. We got a steal by Cardinal Gibbons. Loudon, and he goes up for two. 27-24, just 15 ticks off the clock. As the Mighty Warriors have one bench player here in the second half. As they trail by 3, 27-24. Keyshawn Leach, top of the key, left elbow, hands it off to Cesar. Cesar drives, and there's a whistle. 7:30 left here in the third quarter The foul is going to be on Hickman. Sam Hickman, the senior, 6'1", averaging 7 points per game last season. Inbound the ball to Finney. Finney underneath, puts up a shot, no good. Coming down with the rebound is Finney. Finney goes back up, and it's good.
Good job by Finney. 6 rebounds for him tonight.
27-26 your score on the Grumpy Barbers scoreboard here inside the Mighty Warriors den. Working the top of the key is Roman. Roman drives, penetrates, dishes to Jones. Jones looks like he want to take that three. Left side baseline three, no good. Rebounded by Bonnie, and Bonnie with the putback.
13 for Bonnie.
Roshan coming across the timeline, drives right side, puts up a shot, and it's good. Tries to draw the foul, does not draw the foul, but gets the bucket. Left side goes down low, and he traveled.
They're getting beat to the basket almost every time, and that happened starting midway through the second period.
Brady Wilden with the turnover. Roshan Leach coming across the timeline, right side to Cesar, double team. Cesar breaks the double team with a runner, no good. Rebound to Cesar, put back, good. Nope. And coming down with the rebound was Brady Wilden. Wilden comes across the timeline, kicked back by Cesar. Cesar to Keyshawn. Goes up, finds Finney, trailing, win a left-handed layup, and it's good.
Good job by Finney, following the ball.
As the Mighty Warriors take their first lead since the 2-minute mark in the third quarter, we have a travel by Jones.
Second straight turnover against the Crusaders. And you got to hand it to the Warriors. They're playing very short-handed, but they are staying in this contest.
30-29, the Mighty Warriors lead. 6:12 left in the third quarter. Roshan to Keyshawn. Ahead in the front court to Cesar. Cesar driving left side. Behind the back, hands it off to left side. Is Finney for three, and it's good. Finney with a 23-footer.
He's done most of the scoring here in the third quarter. He's got 7 points in the third quarter, 11 for the game.
33-29. Biggest lead here in the second half by the Mighty Warriors. 5:46 left here. Jones, Cesar on Jones. Top of the key to Roman, left side to Wilden. Wilden baseline. Wilden in the lane, puts up a shot. Bronny, and it's good. Bonnie with a 15-foot baseline off the right side.
He's got 15.
Top of the key is Dawkins. Dawkins left side to Finney. Finney top of the three, straightaway three, and it's good.
2 in a row
Finney
from
is
distance.
filling it. Finney is filling it.
10 in the quarter.
36-31. Jones with a runner, no good. Rebounded by Roshan Leach. Coming across the timeline. He's got numbered head on, pulls it out right side wing. Pulls it all the way out, looks left side to Keyshawn. Keyshawn guarded tightly by Jones. Gets a screen by Finney. Draws attention, top of the key between the rinks. Left side to Dawkins. Gets a screen by Keyshawn. Dawkins rolls. Roshan for 17-foot out baseline, and it's good.
Wow.
3 straight trips, 3 straight threes, and an 8-point lead to open up the third quarter here. And that forces the Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders to take a full timeout. We're going to step away. You're listening to Mighty Warriors basketball on Triangle Sports Hub, 39-31.
I'm a student athlete. I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork, determination, respect, and dedication to playing sports in my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, and a few days
I'll probably forget a lot of things, but I won't forget the lessons I've learned.
from the way you act towards my teammates.
Coaches, referees, and other things.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn?
I'm watching. This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
3 straight trips, 3 straight threes. Mighty Warriors lead 39-31 midway here through the Network One Sports third quarter. Brian, take us through the first 4 minutes if you could.
They have scored 15 points in less than 4 minutes here in the third period. The last 3 trips down have resulted in 3-point goals. They are 6 for 8 in this third quarter.
Lonnie comes into backcourt, hands it off to Jones. Jones comes across the timeline with a high step, working right side. Looks at top of the key to Bonnie. Bonnie
Offensive
elbowed,
foul.
and his offensive foul. And Bonnie threw his elbow on Keyshawn.
Wow.
It's the third time his official told him he's did that. He's come up and come down with it. As the Mighty Warriors come across the timeline, 4:30 left here in the third quarter. Leach over to Keyshawn. Keyshawn cross-court pass to Dawkins. Dawkins drives baseline left side, kicks it out to Cesar, over to Keyshawn. Keyshawn to Dawkins, trailing, and it's good.
Great pass. Great pass.
Great ball movement. Biggest lead right now for the Mighty Warriors, 41-31. Right at the midway point in the third quarter. Wilden goes up left side, and he is fouled.
Yes.
Checking in the game will be Mandipwe.
Finney does indeed pick up the foul.
Sends Brady Wilden to the free throw line. Trailing by 10. First free throw is good.
Wow.
That tells you right there all it takes.
He missed it. So now we got one apiece against us. It's been that kind of night, up and down night.
41-31. Dawkins checks out as Pimptel checks in with three fouls. Gives Dawkins a quick break.
And they have to be careful because they are only playing with 6 players.
Second free throw is no good. Pimptel come down with the rebound. Finds Roshan Leach. Roshan drives right side, puts up a shot, runner, and its foul is going to be on Brady Wilden. That sends Roshan to the free throw. No, they said he wasn't shooting.
It wasn't.
As Cesar's inbounds into Roshan. Roshan back to Cesar, and it's deflected, and it's saved out of bounds.
Great save
by Wilden. Wilden and a layup by Wojciech is good. 41-33. 3:48 left here in the third quarter. Keyshawn's shot goes up, and it's on the floor. Foul is going to be on Miles Patterson for Gibbons.
Keep attacking the basket if you're the Warriors right now.
Cesar comes into Finney. Finney bounce passes it over to Cesar. Cesar pulls it out, right wing. Looks like you want to take that three, hands off to Finney. Baseline, Finney pulls around. Finds Roshan. Roshan rests the ball on the right hip. 3:30 left here in the third quarter. Cross-court pass to Keyshawn. Puts the ball on the floor, drives, penetrate, dishes to Finney, and it's off Finney out of bounds.
Got to be ready for that pass. Got to be ready for that pass. I'm going to say hello to someone special, my beautiful Dr. K. Not feeling well this evening, so she's at home listening.
Coming across the timeline is Patterson. Patterson pass was intended for Bonnie, but picking it up was Wilden. Back to Bonnie in the corner. Bonnie with 3 and a short. Roshan with a rebound. Pushing down the court. No look pass to Pimptel, and is out of bounds. All Pimptel.
2 straight turnovers.
And both turnovers come out of the hand of Rashawn Leach.
Yep.
Checking in the game is Jones. Jones checks in as Wyden checks out, and we have a timeout. Mighty Warriors, and we're going to stay right here with a 41-33 lead. 2:58 left here, and the third quarter has been switched to a full timeout. We're going to take a break. You're listening to Mighty Warriors basketball on Triangle Sports Hub.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HIQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HiQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Out of the timeout, 41-33. The Mighty Warriors lead the Crusaders for Cardinal Gibbons. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Team fouls, the Crusaders have 4, as your Mighty Warriors have 1. That will be in the favor of the Mighty Warriors with the skeleton bench, with just 1 on the bench.
And they have to keep it that way.
Bonnie comes on the floor to Jones. Jones comes across three-quarter court, looking for somebody to start moving. Offense start moving. Jones penetrates right, finds his man in the paint, goes up. Finney with the rebound. coming down the court, bounce passing to Pintel, and right through the hands of Pintel's hands, out of bounds.
3 straight turnovers.
And every one of them been in fast transition basketball. The Mighty Warriors need to slow down.
If they convert those, this lead is at double digits.
Working left side is Jones. Jones to Peterson. Peterson right side goes in. There's a foul off the ball. And the foul is going to be on Pintel. That's his 4th.
And that's trouble.
Pintel's 4th as the Mighty Warriors are in foul trouble.
Good job by Finney.
Finney with the steal and out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Gibbons. Gibbons will be in that corner.
This Warrior team playing very short-handed, staying with Cardinal Gibbons, trying to even their record on the year.
Inbounds pass to Menite, and it's Finney
Are
with
you
the
serious?
block, and it was from behind was Finney. Great defense. That's 4 straight turnovers. 4 straight turnovers by
you
Mighty Warriors.
You hear the coaches saying, make the easy pass.
Jones to Patterson. Patterson, 17-foot. Right elbow, no good. Rebound controlled by Bonnie. Bonnie with a turnaround 17-footer, no good. Keyshawn Leach coming down with the rebound, looking left side of the court. Draws, penetrates, drives, puts up a shot, flat shot, and he is fouled.
Now we get 2 free throws.
Head to the free throw line will be Keyshawn checking in game with Dawkins. Dawkins checks in. I'm sure Pimptel will be checking out with 14 fouls.
Yeah, that's 2. They only have 6 healthy players right now. Started with 8, and a couple are in the locker room for disciplinary reasons.
First free throw is good. 42-33. Second free throw attempt by Keyshawn will give him a double-digit lead if he makes it.
It's Pimentel who stays on the floor.
Second free throw is good. Keyshawn stays in. Rayshawn checks out of Dawkins in the game for Mighty Warriors. 10-point lead just under 2 minutes ago in the third quarter. Jones comes across the timeline, guarded tightly by Cesar. Rolls around, puts up a shot, and it's good.
Wow, what a shot.
Great right-handed hook right there by Jones. 8-point lead, 43-35. 90 seconds left here in the third quarter. Keyshawn Leach got the ball on the right wing. Drives, crosses over, finds Pintel. Pintel pulls it all the way out, drives, penetrates, Euro step, finds Dawkins. Dawkins for 3 and it's short. Rebounded by Cardinal Gibbons. Jones comes across the timeline, fast pace, looks down low, kicks it out right wing, left wing is Wojciech.
Foul.
And we have a foul. And the foul is going to be on Keyshawn.
It's only his first.
His first, team's third here in the second half. 62 ticks left here. Roman comes back to Jones in the backcourt. Jones comes across the timeline. Working left side, dribbles left, finds the man Patterson. He goes in the paint, puts up a shot, and it's no good. Dawkins with the rebound. 50 seconds left here. Slow down for one shot.
You want to give yourself a little time to rest, and running the clock will do that, but they look to attack.
Dawkins kicks it over to Keyshawn. Keyshawn calling for help on the left side. Clears out the paint, spins, drives, kicks it over to Finney for 3, and it's no good. Rebounded by Patterson. Patterson has numbers. Patterson with the shot, and it's
And Finney got that one.
And Finney got that one, but the putback was good by Wojciech. 43-37, 16 seconds. We have a foul. And the foul is going to be Miles.
Who they call the foul on? Didn't see.
Yeah, they're calling for it. Score table. Table's calling for it.
They're saying who. They got the wrong number on the foul.
Foul is on 12, Micah Jones. Jones was nowhere near it. It was actually Patterson. Yeah, 35, Patterson. That's who
it is Patterson. And Patterson has 2 fouls. 16
Alicia
fouls.
Cesar in the backcourt. 13 seconds left here. Cesar drives.
17 fouls.
And Patterson with the back-to-back fouls.
That's his 3rd. So now Wilden and Patterson now each with 3 fouls.
Shooting a 1-and-1 is Cesar. First shot is good. He'll be shooting a double bonus. 44-37, just a 7-point game.
They've been able to hold off Cardinal Gibbons so far.
Second free throw is no good by Cesar. Coming down with the rebound was Patterson. Patterson front backcourt stolen by Cesar. Cesar no look pass. The piptail's up. Good. 46-37, and that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders trail the Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion, 46-37. We'll be back here. You're listening to Mighty Warriors basketball on Triangle Sports Hub.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crack, no bull. HiQ energy drink, wings are for birds.
46-37 brings us into the Security Sound Station's money quarter for the final game of our doubleheader as the Mighty Warriors lead 46-37 with your money quarter Security Sound Station. Call is Brian Snow.
Thank you very much as we do indeed head into the money period. (22) third quarter points for the Warriors as the Crusaders will have the ball to begin the money period. Bonnie joined by Jones, Patterson, Roman, and Wonovich. Roman has it out front. On the left side, Patterson. Right to left he comes. Right side, Jones. A 3 on the way. Short. Rebound on the floor. Chase it down. They do. Wonovich gets it. Ball tipped underneath the Boney. Double fake. Shoots it in. Draws the foul.
Great.
And that could get anyone started.
Great hesitation by Boney to stop the block because a lot of the Crusaders' shots have been blocked from behind. So with the head faking right there, he's able to put it up. As we have some bench players coming in, checking back in the game for the Crusaders.
Hickman comes back in as Bonnie gets ready. Offers the free throw, no good. And the rebound, Roman. They get an offensive rebound. Roman trying to squeeze through, and timeout called.
And the lead in the timeout, 46-39. The Mighty Warriors lead, 7:33. We're going to stay right here.
Thanks to everyone that has tuned us in this evening. 46-39, 7-point lead for the Mighty Warriors. They've led the entire second half. You just heard Coach Stephen Bain say rebound. That's what they need right now. Cardinal Gibbons trails by 7. A half a minute gone in the money period. Bonnie to come in at the timeline. In play, it comes to Jones. Jones walks it across into the front court. Jones bounce pass left of the lane to Bonnie. Bonnie fakes. Everybody cuts. Bonnie left of the lane. Gets in the lane. A right-hand scoop. Nope. Foul called. And free throws will come for everybody the rest of the way. Finney to foul, his second.
Sends Bonnie to the free throw line. trailing by 7, 46-39.
7:20 remaining. Boney to the free throw line. On the way. Got it. And that is his first free throw make of the evening. 46-40. 6-point lead. The Warriors led by as many as 10. Bonnie's second free throw off the back of the rim, and the rebound to Pimentel, his fourth rebound of the night. 46-40, 6-point Mount Zion lead. Leach in the front court, a jump pass to Dawkins. Dawkins on the drive, finds Finney on the attack into the lane, shoots it up. Nope. Finney the rebound, back up. Yes, and a foul called.
Finney with a big and one right there for the Mighty Warriors.
16 for Finney with a chance for 17. Wilden with a foul. That's his fourth, 8th team foul. As mentioned, Finney 16 points, 9 rebounds, 17 as he drops the free throw. 49-40, 9-point lead. Their biggest was 10. Jones in the front court, now in the right corner, out to the right side, Boney. Boney lost the ball. Finney comes up with a steal. Chest pass ahead, Pimentel. Pimentel flying in, shoots it in off the glass.
Pimentel with the big points off the bench.
And this is their biggest lead of the night, 51-40, 6:40 remaining in the contest. Jones dancing on the dribble between the rings. Bounce pass to Boney left of the lane. Boney turns and looks, gives it back to Jones on the fly. Right-hand layup is good. Give and go, oldest play in the book. Pimentel has it in the right corner, whips a pass to Caesar. Offensive foul, yes.
He dropped his shoulder right when he went inside the paint. 51-42, 6:25 left here. Both teams will be shooting in the bonus.
They will indeed be shooting the bonus for the remainder of the game. And into the game now.
Audrey Dawkins checks out.
No, Dawkins comes out. Rayshawn Leach comes in. 51-42, 6:20 remaining in the contest. Jones across into the front court, backs up on the dribble. Jones dancing on the dribble, finds Boney left of the lane. Here they go again. Boney with a behind-the-back pass to Whalen. Wilden, he gets it. Jones, a three from the right, in and out. Rebound tip, comes down to Boney. Followed good with a right hand. He's got 10 rebounds tonight and 20 points in the game. 51-44, under 6 minutes to go. Leach across into the front court. They'll set up shop. Leach, a scissor dribble out front. Guarded by Hickman. Leach, jump pass, corner to Keyshawn Leach. That was intended for Pimentel. Keyshawn Leach on the drive, comes back out to the right wing. Leach on the drive into the lane, and a foul called on the floor before he can deliver the pass. And that foul is charged to Hickman, his second, number 9 against the Gibbons Crusaders, and it's a 1-and-1 situation with 5:34 left. Dawkins in, Pimentel out. Pimentel, since he picked up his fourth foul, has played some good minutes. Leach to the free throw line. Leach is perfect from the line tonight. His free throw here is good. He drops that one. 9 points for Keyshawn Leach tonight, along with 6 assists. Now the penalty shot. It's on the way. He got it.
10-point lead for the Mighty Warriors. 5:30 left here in the fourth quarter.
53-44, 9-point lead. Jones picks up his dribble, bounce pass out front to Boney, turns and faces, now starts his dribble with a left hand, leaves it for Wilden. Wilden has it on the left wing, cross-court pass right side Jones. Jones to the baseline, comes up shooting, missing. Rebound tip, Boney has it back, goes up, missed. Rebound tap to the floor, comes out to Leach. Leach on the attack, 1-on-2, slows it down. Over the top pass to Dawkins, touch pass right side for Caesar, able to gather it in. And a timeout called by the Warriors. It's a full timeout. We will step aside for a break. 5:01 for the contest. It is Mount Zion 53 and Cardinal Gibbons 44. Back with more after this timeout.
Welcome back, 53-44. The Mighty Warriors lead the Crusaders from Cardinal Gibbons.
Caesar to come in, baseline right. He comes in, play to Leach, back to Caesar, a right corner three, nope. And the rebound snatched down by Wilden. Jones brings it up. Jones loses his man, finds Wilden, fakes a three on the left wing, now attacks, steps through, 15-footer, good.
Great hesitation by Wilder right there to get the Cardinal Gibbons on the board as a trail.
Lead is 7, 53-46, and Leach looks gassed. He barely gets across the timeline. Rashawn Leach on the attack. Backs out right side, bunches it low right to Finney. He goes up, yes, and a foul called. Second chance for a three-point play tonight for Finney. He's got 19 points in the game along with 11 rebounds. And Finney, as well as the rest of the Warriors, are battling tonight. They're up 9 with 4:26 left. Finney's free throw is good. Give him 20. Second in the last three where he's had a double-double. 20 points, 11 rebounds for Dominique Finney. We'll award our player of the game at the end of the night. And Finney nearly came up with a steal.
Finney playing tough on both sides of the ball, defense and offensive side.
56-46, 10-point lead for the Warriors. As they look to come in, the Crusaders do, in play to Wonovich. Left corner is Wilden on the drive to the hoop. Missed the layup, rebound Leach. And Leach is fouled by Wilden. And if I'm right, Wilden's out of here. He is gone.
Wilden picked up his 5th foul. That would be the end for the Cardinal Gibbons.
That's the end of his night, and Wilden departs with 4 points. And in for him, Xavier DeBerry. Leach to the free throw line to try to extend a 10-point lead. Keyshawn Leach is ready. The free throw is short. And I believe that to be his first miss of the evening after hitting his first 8.
4:09 left here in the fourth quarter. 10-point lead.
Leach gets ready. Free throw number 2. Got it. He splits a big pair of free throws. 57-46, 11-point lead. And 4:05 remaining. You look at it in terms of possessions. There are 4 of them that are needed. Jones on the dance to the right. Jones on the drive into the lane. Left-hand scoop, miss. Finney the rebound. Bounce pass to Caesar. Caesar on the fly. In from the left. Missed the layup. Boney the rebound. They better get back because Cardinal Gibbons has numbers, but Boney pulls it out. Boney across the timeline into the front court. Feeds it left corner. DeBerry comes up shooting. Short. Rebound. Roman. Back up. Good. They've gotten a lot of offensive rebounds here in the second half. 57-48. 9-point lead and 3:30 remaining in the contest. Leach out to the left. Guarded by Wonovich. Leach dancing on the dribble, looks to attack, now comes back out. Wonovich applies pressure. Keyshawn Leach off to the left, off to the right, on the right side. Caesar on the drive in from the left. Scoop layup, nope. Rebound tip comes down to Wonovich. Here they come again. Chance to cut it to 7. Wonovich on the drive, in from the right, all the way. Missed the layup. Ball on the floor. Comes down to Caesar. Chest pass ahead to Dawkins. On the drive. Layup is good. 11-point game.
59-48. Great outlet pass by Caesar to Dawkins.
DeBerry has it on the drive in from the left. Left-hand scoop is swatted away. 5 blocks tonight for the Warriors. Here's Dawkins with a lob for Finney. Unable to come up with it. You don't want to get cute right now if you're the Warriors. You're up 11. You want to make the fundamental plays. 59-48. Mount Zion leads by 11, but here come the Crusaders on the attack. Jones on the drive, in from the right. Leaves it for Roman. He goes up, nope, but a foul called. And Roman will shoot 2.
Every one of the Mighty Warriors is gasped as they have no bench.
None.
Hey, we got to defend.
All the Mighty Warriors.
You hear Baines, we have to defend. 2:38 left. Can they hold on? Roman's free throw, a brick. That's what's keeping the Warriors ahead right now. 0 for 2 from the 1 for 3, I beg your pardon, from the free throw line here in the fourth quarter. Free throw number 2, a brick again, and Caesar snatches the rebound. Everybody's gathering rebounds tonight. Here comes Caesar on the fly. He got fouled, no call. Caesar goes up, left it short. Rebound Wonovich. Here he comes on the attack. Wonovich dancing on the dribble off to the right, finds it right baseline, comes back out, and Finney a steal. Back come the Warriors. Finney with a scissor dribble. Chased in the front court by Barber. Lob pass to Leach on the left wing. Leach holds and looks. We're down to 2:12 remaining. Here comes Leach on the attack, driving in, forces a shot up, no good. Leach to follow, yes, and a foul, and that may put it to bed.
Leach right there with his own miss, coming off his own miss. Goes back up strong.
Wonovich picks up the foul, his third. And that's the double bonus. So Leach gets 1. He's 3 for 4 from the line here in the fourth quarter. Leach's free throw is good. Got the shooter's roll. And this is the biggest lead of the night for the Warriors. It's at 14 with 2:05 left. They haven't started the clock yet. It should be, they're going to say, foul line extended left. Hickman looks to come in. In play it comes to Boney. Boney attacks left baseline. Dumps a pass underneath the rim and he lays it in. And a timeout call by the Crusaders. It's a full timeout. We will take it with him. 1:59 remaining in the game and the Warriors lead by 12, 62-50.
Timeout, 62-50, 1:59 left here. The Mighty Warriors will be working left to right.
So now Leach will come in against full court pressure. Rayshawn Leach has it. Back to Keyshawn Leach. 1:55 left. Leach spins on the dribble, attacks into the front court, now peels out toward the timeline. Out on the right wing. And his pocket was picked by Barber. Barber on the drive had his hot pocket picked. Barber goes up and scores. So Barber gets his first bucket of the night. 62-52, 10-point game. Leach splits the double team, lost the ball, and a foul called with 1:31 left. Boney with a foul. That's his third. And Caesar will head to the free throw line. It's a 2-shot foul. There'll be 2-shot fouls all the way through. Free throw good. 63-52. As the Warriors needed to hit their free throws in the first half, they are hitting them here as Caesar hits 2, keeping the Warriors safely in front. 12-point lead, 1:28 left. Missed steal by Litch. Barber's 3 is short. Rebound on the floor. Finney going after it. He's got it. Finney on the fly. Has his pocket picked by Jones. Jones on the attack to the free throw line. Jones lost the ball, but a foul called on Leach. With a 1:15 left. 2 fouls on Leach. 9 fouls on the Warriors. We'll talk to Coach Stephen Baines after the contest, and we will award our sound security, doggone it, I got it wrong. Our security sound system player of the game. There we go. On the Grumpy Barber scoreboard, 64-53 as the free throw drops for Jones. He's 1 for 3 on the night. I stand corrected. He's 3 for 3 on the night. 64-53. Jones back to the free throw line. 11 points in the game for him. Free throw up, free throw down, and now they'll make the offensive-defensive switch as Miles Patterson comes in. Jones goes out. Banandite also in. Here comes Leach on the attack. Rayshawn Leach whips a pass for Finney out of bounds. Not the kind of pass you want to make. And now they come back with the offense. Jones back in. Patterson out. 19 turnovers for Mount Zion. 1:08 left. Jones across into the front court, outside left. Jones out front to Boney. You got to make him use some time. On the right side is Hickman. Out front it comes Banandite. Jones on the attack, in from the left. Lean in, flip, good. 14 for Jones. Lead is 8, 64-56. Caesar in the backcourt. A chest pass ahead to Finney. You got to wait. Over and back violation.
Over and back.
I was just going to say you have to wait until everybody gets across. Diego Roman comes back in. Banandite goes out, and Boney will bring it in at the timeline.
Down by 8.
8-point game, 44.5 seconds left. Here comes Jones on the attack. This is where fresh legs comes in handy. 40 seconds. Out front it comes to Barber. Barber has it back. Jones, a three from the right corner. Short. Rebound. Dawkins has it. Tipped to Rayshawn Leach. And you got to get across the timeline. You got to get across the timeline. Caesar gets it in the backcourt. Now he comes across. 20 seconds, and this game is in the book.
20 seconds and a foul going to send Caesar to the free throw line.
Diego Roman with a foul, his fourth. 19.8 seconds left, and Caesar to the free throw line. 9 points in the game. He'll shoot 2 with 19.8 seconds left. Caesar's free throw is good. He's been good at the free throw line. 6 for 8 with a free throw to come. Missed the second one. Ball on the floor. Comes down to Cardinal Gibbons. Boney has it. 17-16. Here comes Jones. A pull-up 20-footer from the left. No good. Rebound on the floor. Still on the floor. Out of bounds. Stays with Cardinal Gibbons with 10.3 left. And safe to say that the Warriors will even their record at 3-3.
Yes, with the victory tonight, 65-56.
Barber comes in to Jones. A 3-ball left wing. Short. Ball on the floor. Jones gets it back. Another 3. This time he banks one in.
We have a timeout with 3 seconds left. 65-59. We're going to stay right here at the Mighty Warriors den. The Mighty Warriors.
9 fourth quarter points for Micah Jones, but you got to say that the Warriors, for once, played under control and with a sense of urgency in the second half, because it all unraveled at the tail end of the first half. They went in the locker room. They did not come out to warm up for the second half. They stayed in the locker room. They brought it together, and this is the result with 3.2 seconds left.
Yes, they come in with a skeleton bench. They got one person on the bench, and he's in foul trouble with 4 fouls, is Pinto. So
Pimentel has been terrific. 4 points in the second half. They look to come in. They come in to Leach. You don't have to dribble. This ball game is over, and the Warriors win.
65-59 over Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders and improve to 3-3 on the season. We're going to come right back with the interview from the coach for your Mighty Warriors. Welcome back out of the timeout with the 65-59 victory to even their record at 3-3 on the season is Coach Stephen Baines sitting courtside with me and Brian Snow. Brian, you want to go ahead with the interview with Coach Stephen Baines?
Coach, it was tough. This Cardinal Gibbons team really pushed you tonight and playing with a razor-thin bench, but you guys were able to come out in the second half and establish control, and you did that by forcing turnovers and something you said that we've heard you say throughout the contest. They attacked the basket.
That's right. That was our game plan for tonight, just to stay in attack mode. And my hat's off to these guys, 6 guys, and just resilience that they show out there and just putting it all out there on the floor. My hat's off to my guys.
What was the difference at halftime? What got you guys to play, as I mentioned at the tail end of the broadcast, with more of a sense of urgency? What got you going in the second half?
These guys have a camaraderie amongst each other. They play for one another. They play for what's on their chest. And I personally can't take any credit for anything. These guys they have heart, and they just come out and put it all out on the floor.
All right, Coach, Pimptall come in the game, and he was had some foul troubles, but you worked with him and Dawkins. And also we noticed that your guard position with both Leach brothers was very gasped towards the second half, and we noticed a lot of the turnovers, from you guys in the second half was careless passes, trying to look fancy, but you guys never had a comfortable lead. How did you, and in one of the timeouts, how did you get your guys to get back and not try to play too much fancy basketball?
Just spoke to them and asked them just to settle down, do what we do, run our offenses, burn a little time off the clock, and they responded. It was hard fought. They were tired, but they responded.
Yeah, you had a big game tonight by Finney. Finney with 21 points, 13 rebounds, 4 blocks, 6 shy of a triple-double here. But it was an overall good game by, like you said, this started with 7, you ended up with 6. But it was an overall good game. We want to congratulate you on the big victory tonight after the hard road loss on Saturday in overtime. You guys bounced back and played a very good, disciplined team by the Cardinal Gibbons. Headed into the break, how are you going to try to get your boys to stay humble and just go on and basically next game is on the road again?
Well, we're just hoping that some of the guys that are injured will return, get healthy, and hopefully once those guys return, then we'll be able to get a few more substitutions in and breathers. But right now, just want them to go ahead and enjoy their turkey day and come back and continue to work hard like we do.
All right, Coach, we want to congratulate you on the victory tonight. You guys improved to 3-3 with a victory over Cardinal Gibbons Crusaders here inside the Mighty Warriors. Then I'm Petey Doris with Brian Snow and Coach Baines. Brian, take us through the final stats for tonight's game.
Micah Boney led Cardinal Gibbons with a tie for a game high of 20 points. But our player of the game is Dominic Finney. Actually, we're going to split it 3 ways. Dominic Finney, 20 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 blocks. Also, Keyshawn Leach finished with 14 points. But you have to give it also to Simon Caesar, who also had 10 points. But the biggest key in the second half was Emmanuel Pimentel. He played most of the second half with 4 fouls, but he came up with 4 big points and 7 tremendous rebounds. Those 7 rebounds all came in the second half after a turnover late in first half by Pimentel, the 6'4" junior. He was called on to perform with a razor-thin bench with the Warriors battling injury. And he really performed tonight. Great job by Pimentel and the rest of the Warriors playing with 6 men in the second half, and they came away with a 6-point win.
Yes, next game for us is Thursday, December 5th, as Southern Wake Academy hosts the Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion at a 5:10 on-air game. doubleheader. We'll have the girls' action, and then we'll have the boys' action. Me and Brian Snow will be on your call. Triangle Sports Hub would like to thank you, the fans, along with Pastor Don Fazar Sr., Athletic Director Don Fazar Jr. of the Mighty Warriors. You've been listening to Mighty Warriors basketball on Triangle Sports Hub inside the Mighty Warriors Den. God bless. Happy holidays from everyone at Triangle Sports Hub, and we love you, Durham.